Guys, let's hope that we have the sound this time. Okay, let's hope this time we've got sound. Oh my god. Live chats. Okay, one more try. I'm gonna check here. I should be able to hear myself. I am still not hearing myself. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We've got sound. Oh, finally. Okay, guys, we've got sound. We've got sound. We have got sound. Good. See, this is one of the reasons why I say even buying the most expensive equipment doesn't always mean that everything will go according to plan. But we good. We're here now. We're just gonna give it a few minutes for everybody to log in because I'm sure people were coming in. We had 17 people log in at one time, and then we just did not have sound. Now we do, and we are back. Show some love in the comment section, guys. Let me really sorry about the sound, guys. I know how annoying it can be. Okay, just gonna wait for people to come back in. We should have started at 9 with 34 minutes late, but we got this. Just show some love in the comment section there, guys. Just some love. Just some love. Yeah, we definitely have sound now. I'm gonna start the show exactly in the next 2 minutes when we reach 5 minutes. Julie, hi, how are you doing? Ah, finally got it. Yes, LSG, we finally got the sound. Here we go. Ready to get to business. All right, guys. So, welcome to another live stream of Uncle P's podcast. Guys, I'm trying to be consistent with this Friday live streams. I don't know why I chose Friday. Maybe I'm old and I don't go out. Where in SA are you? I am in the East Rand, Johannesburg, Gauteng side. Yeah, that's where I am, guys. Mazibuko, hi. How you doing? Yeah, guys, we definitely on the roll. I can see your comments. So guys, quick one. You guys saw that I think you guys should have seen the banner. But before we get there, I saw this video of Julius Malema that had me thinking, you know, I think Julius Malema has lost the plot completely. I think he has completely lost the plot. So I hope you guys can hear the sound properly when I play these things. Let me try and flip this so it's much easier. Hopefully the sound will be loud enough for you guys to hear. Podcast. It's a political party. MacG. That thing is called MacG. Podcast. It's a political party, that thing. It's a political party. Its role is to depoliticize the youth. It's a political party formed to depoliticize the youth. That is its role. So it will be loud enough for you guys to hear. Basically, now, according to Julius Malema, MacG's podcast is a political party. Like, what is Julius smoking? Hey guys, what is Julius smoking? Was he not also part of MacG's live stream? Like, did he not go to MacG's live stream when he needed marketing and promoting and advertising? Now, all of a sudden, MacG's podcast, it's a political party. I hope you guys were able to hear that video that I had played. I'm going to try and continue playing the rest of the video. Making alcohol fashionable and telling those who are calling themselves chillers that when you are chilling, you must drink. And then speak loosely about everything black and African. So cheaply. And then when we attend to him, he says, they want to cancel me. He thinks he's special. He thinks wearing flip-flops is something special. What did MacG do? Guys, what did I miss? Anybody in the comment knows where this beef started? Anyone in the comment? Julie, anyone in the comment knows where this beef started between Julius Malema and MacG? I thought they were friends. LSG, what is the beef with, with Malema and MacG? Does anybody know? Please, in the comment section, because he looks pissed. He looks like he's headed with MacG. Did MacG say something to him? Podcast. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get your guys' comments live here. Guys, help me out here. Tell me, what did I miss? Julius Malema, MacG. What's the beef? Looks like my people are not yet watching. Do I have more of my spies watching than my people? Because my people normally comment. Do we have spies in our midst? So they are silent. They are not saying anything. You guys are here to watch me. You're just waiting for me to say something wrong, nah? You're just ready for Uncle Pete to sleep on this live stream. Some of you are screen recording the live stream, I know. I don't know if your comments are delayed, but I'm not seeing. Guys, just give me a hi, a thumbs up in the comment section, just so I know that we're all here. We want to know because we thought they were friends. MF and me. Exactly. That's what I also want to understand. I thought they were friends. But from the way he's speaking now, it doesn't look like they are friends at all. Let me play the rest of the video. Hey, uncle. Hey, how you doing there? Matomola. Sonic. How you doing? Guys, sorry, man. I don't know what's wrong with the network. 2141, but all you guys are just delayed in responding. I know it's Friday. Some of you are out enjoying yourself. Some of you are tired from the week. Maybe you guys want us to change the day we host the live streams. You guys just let me know in the comment section. But let's listen to what Julius Malema continues to say about McG.
He wears flip-flops and insult and attack every black person, attack Minnie Dlamini, attack all of these things. And what is that? Why would you even be shaken by something like? Why would you follow? If you are a thinker, why would you follow something like that? At least Mbuyiseni gave you something to listen to.
If you are a thinker, oh, so he's attacking podcasters in general. Because why does he go to Mbuyiseni? Because Mbuyiseni is also doing podcasting now. So, but I don't understand. Like, which direction is Julius Malema now taking his political agenda if he's attacking everyone?
If you want to learn something, he calls people there of stature who think, who talk sense. I was watching him yesterday with that former police commissioner, the white guy. 5 us. So why would you even be worried about McG? McG, if you remember, last year, 2004.
Yes. Tell us when you went there.
They registered some boy, I don't know, it was from Free State or something. JJ. They campaigned for JJ to be registered as an independent candidate.
Somebody said we must treat Malema like a mental patient. I also think so. Like, what is he even talking about? What is he even arguing about? Like, at this stage, it's just like Malema is just arguing anyone and anything. Like, he no longer has like a stance to stand on. But I think this is what could have pissed him off. I'm not sure, but this is what I'm thinking might have pissed him off. So I find this video of McG saying this.
Like, hey man, what's going on here? But anyway, so here's the manifesto from EFF. This is the first line, bro. It says, the EFF will take up struggles of all immigrants. And then in brackets, most of whom are economic migrants and asylum seekers in South Africa. Close brackets. Whether they're in the country legally or illegally.
Oh.
That's what it says in the manifesto, yeah, EFF.
Oh.
Kid you not, bro.
Oh, no wonder.
Kid you not.
Oh.
So McG reads a section of the EFF manifesto which states that the EFF will take up struggles of all immigrants in the country, whether legal or illegal. But McG is not saying anything that we already don't know. We already knew this was Julius Malema's stance. So if McG said, or is it because McG's podcast has a large following and he feels that people watch it more and therefore it was going to get more attention? Aye, Julius, aye. Ivan says, you're back. Yes, I'm back. Uncle P. Malema is hold on, guys. I'm trying to read your comments here. No brain period. I agree with you. So, okay. But I know you guys came here because I wanted to discuss... yeah, I wanted to discuss the Nigerian election. And the thing that triggered... So, you know how elections, they have slogans. We don't need this Malema in South Africa anymore. Malema, Abahambe, straight. No, this guy should play far from our parliament because... No, listen, guys. Honestly... Malema is so in love with his foreign brothers and sisters. I definitely foresee Malema ever getting any form of power in this country, legalizing foreigners like mosquitoes. Like mosquitoes in some, I'm telling you. Guys, I want to get into this whole Nigerian Tinubu's political campaign. So, you know how every political party has a slogan. So, Tinubu has a slogan. Yeah, you know when I say you can't make this shit up, I want to make a video just about this because I have to make a video because the live streams are usually long, so people don't usually watch them in full. Those that are currently here, are watching it, but otherwise people don't watch them before. Now, guys, check this out. Tinubu, Malema is going to jail soon. Yeah, let's talk Tinubu. Malema is going to jail. Listen to the slogan that Tinubu chose for his campaign.
And our broom shall be simple. Bible broom. Broom, 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 broom. 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 Broom.
Guys, I'm not making this shit up. I swear. This is literally Tinubu. Okay, hold on. Let me get my screen to get. This is Tinubu. Okay, literally talking about his slogan, and that is the slogan. Hold on. Let me get the other. Literally, the slogan is. This was them. Hold on. Where is he saying? Tinubu is special. Where is it? Is literally their slogan is broom, 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 broom. You can't make this shit up. Let's go.
And our broom shall be simple. Bible broom.
Broom,
Broom, broom, broom, broom.
broom, 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 broom. Come on.
Broom, broom, broom,
Broom, broom.
broom.
Vroom. Tinubu. Alright, guys, Lord, this is a joke. So now, obviously, Nigerians are upset about this. So to retaliate, to show the Tinubu that they do not support him, they are burning brooms. Nigerians. People in the northern Nigeria are burning brooms as a symbol of rejecting the APC and Tinubu's administration. A country that is already dirty. Now you're busy burning your brooms. How are you going to clean the country? Guys, you know what? Sometimes, you know, the more I investigate, the more I understand Nigerians. I feel like we have exerted so much energy with these people. So much energy. Guys, please don't forget to like. If you haven't subscribed on the channel, please click that subscribe button. Please click the like on the live stream so that it can be shared to more people. We're gonna be having interaction soon. Is he literally telling people they are broke? Oh, broom for what? Hey, bruh, I sugar this old president in African continent, Mara Nigerian can't see they are a joke. Bruh, listen to what Tinubu literally said to Nigerians. You can't make this shit up. Listen to this.
No matter what I do, they will still abuse me. Yeah. I'm the president. I won't do it. I will preempt you. So you are a failure. You just spoke. Me, I'm a performer.
And they clapped hand. He literally said to them, no matter what I do, they will complain. I am the president. You are the failure. I will do, he will do what he wants. And the people clapped hands. He called his people failures. And he tells them, I'm the president. I will do what I want to do. And there's nothing you can do about it. And the more I kept digging,
The deal is done. No other thing. Whatever we need to do, coordinate from the world level and build on our understanding. We act as one family. You represent a conscience, a nation.
guys, you know what? Now let me pause this. Guys, have you ever listened to Tinubu speak and you actually understand anything he's saying? Like, it's constructing a full sentence, complete sentence. Have you ever listened to him say a whole paragraph and you're like, oh, Tinubu is talking about clean water. Oh, Tinubu is talking about flying fish. Haide Sheza. Have you ever listened, just Nigerians in general, when they are speaking? Like, can you listen to a full sentence and be like, that is what this person is speaking about? Because what is he talking about? Nje, like literally, what is he talking about? Let's listen to this.
To break the shackle of poverty, ignorance, and hopelessness. You are in a good company. That's all I can say. And all I can promise is that I won't give up. During the primary that got me here, hey, it was tough. During the general election, it was tough. Now that
And they're laughing. Literally, guys, look at this. Listen.
hey, it was tough. During the general election, it was tough. Now that
Guys, from our next stream, I'm gonna start casting the videos. So behind me, the videos are actually going to start playing, so you guys can hear this the stream properly. I have bought all the proper equipment for live streaming, so we can have proper live streaming. You guys can start calling in and everything. I am a Nigerian, and I assure you, this man Tinubu is a global embarrassment to us Nigerians. Supported by France and UK, so they can milk our resources. Guys, please, everybody show this shares some love, please. Finally, a Nigerian speaks the truth. Because, guys, honestly, I am tired of people that defend Tinubu. I am tired of people that defend these West African leaders. We'll support you, Uncle P. Thank you, guys. Guys, listen, I promise you, I'm doing my best. You can see the normal shows. The editing are top notch. Guys, look at Slick Talk, for example. He does also, he's a content creator with over 80,000 followers. Look at people with a large Ajim, a lot of other content creators who don't put effort in editing their content. I do the effort because I want the show to be fun when you guys are watching it. You guys are staying entertained and all that. I want to do the same thing with the live streams. You guys are very soon going to be able to start calling in. Your voices will be clear on the live stream. I promise you guys, I'm going to be very regular on the time. Everything will be done properly. Like, the whole studio behind me is being properly set up and everything. Like, we're going to have a designated streaming camera that will be just sitting here. I just walk inside, sit in front of you guys, press, and everything is in front of me, my computer and everything, so I can just be streaming without any issues. So I'm literally building a whole streaming platform. I really want to start doing more streams. I want to do it, like, if we can even stream every single day, I'm definitely going to be doing it, because I think it's going to be best for us to start interacting more and actually speaking about the topics that are currently happening live. This president is telling them they are poor and they are laughing stock to him, and he's a source of fun. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of West African countries have just given up on their leaders, and they don't see how they can actually fight their leaders. But they don't understand. The only way their leaders have money and the only way their leaders have power is because you guys are the ones who are still showing them support. You guys just need to stop. You know, this unity that we keep seeking for, the African unity. Think about the unity in Nigeria. 300 plus million people. 500 plus cultures decide to unite as one. Think about that. How powerful will you be? Sipo, we are with you, Uncle P. Much respect to you for your hard work. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Sipo, guys. I truly appreciate the love and the support, and I feel it. Oh, guys, before I forget, quick one. If you see me in public, you guys need to stop acting weird. Oh, Lord, you guys need to stop acting weird. Why? Guys, yes. In person, I'm naturally big. I'm like, I can't hold my, I'm like, like, you know, I'm those guys, like, yes. So, you guys tend to panic and think, no, guys, I'm very friendly. And obviously, if you have bad intentions, I'm very cautious about my surrounding. So, if you see me call out, Uncle P, let me react from a few steps. Don't be in a punching distance. You know, don't be in a kicking distance. I'm a professional fighter. If you are too close, hey, I need to, just in case, you know, you're one of my enemies. Somebody almost got knocked out today. Yo, that poor lady. She came and she grabbed me from the back and I, you know, almost gave an elbow. Like, who's grabbing me? So people, guys, don't grab. Nah, Kuluma first. Give me a heads up that you're behind me, so you don't get knocked out. Now, please, 240 million citizens, actually not 300 million in Nigeria, 508 languages spoken here. You know, when it comes to the Nigerian population, can we stop staying stuck on that 240 million number? Because that 240 million number, I believe, is from 2018. Nigerians are birthing kids like, I don't even know what to say, like ants, like puppies, like dogs, like the number of children Nigerians are having is just a lot. Nigerians already surpassed the 300, 400 million mark. That much I can tell you. They have surpassed it. And if not only in Nigeria alone, keep in mind, we just found out in Nigeria, they are in Vietnam, they are in India. Guys, answer me this. What level of poverty are you facing in your own country that you are japaring to India? A country with 1 billion plus people. You can't make this shit up. Listen, South Africa. How bad are the conditions in your country that you are going as far as Vietnam? I once saw you. I was just too busy with my child because she was misbehaving, so I couldn't shout you out. You must supposed to bring that child so I can spank it. Uncle Pin spanks babies. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh my God, Bola Tinubu, how do you expect Nigeria youth to live better? An ancestor president in the presidential seat, you can even tell his voice is gone. Hey, yeah, guys, let's be honest. You see the problem I think Nigeria has? Nigeria has become too delusional. I think Nigerians have become very, I don't know if I should say they are living in the past or they are living in La La Land, but I think Nigerians trying to prove to others that they are better than them is more important to them than trying to actually better the conditions of their country. I don't think they actually believe in a better Nigeria. I think, you know, they're saying one bad apple can spoil the whole bunch. But if you can take that one bad apple out early, you can save the bunch. But the problem with Nigeria is that there's one good apple and a bunch of bad apples. So let's hold on to the number 250 million Nigerians. What if there were 50? No, let's give them a high number. What if there were 100 million good, hardworking, honest, respectable, truthful Nigerians? 100 million. That means there is still 150 million imbeciles. Now, take all of them, take the whole 250 million of them, scramble them together, pick a good Nigerian. You see where I'm going with this? It makes it extremely difficult. So it becomes very hard. We might be hungry, but we can manage our hunger. When you say Nigerians, who are you saying? Because only one tribe is told that they are too proud. The Igbos. Nigeria's situation is bad, but one can't feel sad about it because of their attitude. Very true. Very true. That is the one thing about the problem with Nigeria. As much as you want to feel sorry for them, even when you meet a good Nigerian, you just can't because like those are Fulanis. Somebody said this hunger statement actually reminded me of something. We might be hungry, but we can manage our hunger. Listen to this video, guys. This video will crack you up.
Tinubu once said, we may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
Is it forever? Is it for
Forever. Is it for Gary? Is it for peace?
The more money you have, the more comfortable you become.
The more money you have, the more comfortable you become.
No matter how short you are, when you come out to see the sky.
No matter how short you are, you get out, you will see the sky.
Guys, you know what now? Can we debunk this whole notion that Nigerians are the most smartest people out there? I think when you adapt a certain skill set and you become so good at it, you start misthinking, you start misleading your thoughts. You know, they are such good scammers to the extent where they even scam Donald Trump that they are now convinced that they are hard workers. Scamming is not hard working. Hard working is doing something legal that you can literally be proud of and still be successful. We might be hungry, but we can manage our hunger. Hey, I beg. Imagine. Your question is quite apt, but you might not understand if you don't experience the situation firsthand. A very blessed nation, but we lived with an evil government. Our challenge is that you see, this is the thing. You assume that I don't understand. I'm from Angola. Don't assume I'm South African because I defend my African brothers. I'm from Angola. I'm also from the same conditions. Listen, all of us, even if we are not in Nigeria, all of us fully understand. Nigerians are currently judging South Africans for fighting for their country, for demanding that illegal immigrants leave their country, for demanding that specific jobs and specific things, public services that are meant for the citizens of South Africa should be used for South Africans. Nigerians and Zimbabweans, Malawians, foreigners, whether illegal or legal, started to voice and argue South Africans. We called South Africans xenophobic. Why am I bringing this up? I want to show you the difference between us and South Africans and why we are not the same. South Africans fight their government or fought their government, pleaded with their government to do what is right by them. Their government did not listen. When their government did not listen after 30 plus years, if you know the story of South Africa and the ANC having power, South Africa then decided, okay, since you don't want to listen, and we are the ones who put you in power, and we are even asking you to step out because they asked Cyril Ramaphosa to step out, and you refuse to step out, we will take you to the streets. They took you to the streets because their constitution allows it. Who stood against South Africans? The people who are causing problems for South Africa. Foreigners told South Africans, no, you must go fight your government. How are you telling South Africans to fight their government when you, Nigeria, cannot go fight Tinubu? You are not fighting Tinubu. You know why Nigeria's problem is not foreigners? The difference between South Africa and Nigeria, South Africa's problem is foreigners. South Africa does not require their government to do anything for them. They can do it on their own. The issue is, if their government are not enforcing the laws which protects their rights, it becomes an issue. That is one thing that a lot of countries are not understanding. With us, our problem is we don't have immigration issues. There is no Congolese, Malawians, Zimbabwean, Tanzanians entering our countries, taking our infrastructures and abusing it, because there is no infrastructure to abuse. You see, there's nothing for them to steal. In fact, them coming to our countries, opening the tax shop, small businesses and all this is actually assisting our countries. That is the difference. Our countries are third world countries. South Africa is a developing country, a country with a system and a law that works. South Africa is literally like Europe and America, with a banking system, a currency, a lifestyle, you name it, that works. Our countries are not like that. So our issues are, because we do not want to accept that South Africa is a civilized nation, that South Africans are more advanced than us, because I need you to admit it. That means you must admit that that little Zulu boy with a big nyash, that little Xhosa boy, that little he's a man. Now, because it's very hard for you to admit that South Africans are men, that South Africans are Africans, that South Africans are an advanced society, because it's hard for you to admit that, it is hard for you to learn from them. The blessed ones are us, the Igbos. They gave us 20 euro, and look at us now. They are fighting. No, Nigeria, if you are talking like that, May, that means you are tribalistic. You see, this is why when you come to South Africa and you start fighting South Africans, you try to turn them into tribalists, because that is your speciality. You see, you want to take yourself from being Nigerian. No. A Zulu is South African, a Xhosa is South African, a Venda. You see, this is your problem. You come to South Africa, you create Southgerian. You come to South Africa, you create Southgerian. But in your country, you are removing yourself as an Igbo as part of Nigeria. You can't do that. You are all Nigerians. Your passport, Nigeria. Your identity card, Nigeria. Your birth certificate, Nigeria. Your DNA, Nigeria. Doesn't say Igbo. And you guys need to start accepting that truth, that you are all Nigerians. All of you need to accept the fact that you are all Nigerians. Once you accept that factor, that owns Alas, Almal, we are Nigerians, then you unite as Nigerians. You see, like in South Africa, South Africans are South Africans. South Africans are proud of being South Africans. It is us who reminds them that, hey, you are Zulu, you are Tonga from Limpopo, you are dark-skinned. Hey, it is us who remind them. South Africa, I have lived in this country for over 28 years. Let me ask you a question, sir. If Africa is first nation where people existed, why is it such a shit hole today? So in order for me to answer that question, your assumption is that I agree with you that Africa is where civilization began. I don't know where civilization began, so that question becomes a bit difficult for me to answer it. Guys, there's 128 people watching the live stream. There's 17 likes on the live stream. Make it make sense. I know we 30%ers, but please click like if you haven't clicked like yet. Somebody said, sir, say what you want. Do Scottish people say that they are British? You see, this is the problem with Nigerians. Do Scottish people say that they are British? Oh my God. Let me ask you something. You know what now? Should I even bother entertaining this? Because I feel like every time you have an argument with Nigerians, they bring very ignorant arguments. So I'm going to repeat this again. Every nation is proud of their nation. Okay? Every nation is proud of their nation. Angolians are very proud to be Angolians. Okay? Cameroonians, very proud to be Cameroonians. Senegalese, even Ghanaians, very proud to be Ghanaians. Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, however you want to talk about it, very proud. It said, ask him why Ghana complaining about Nigeria and also Ghanaians are complaining about Mahama opening borders to other as we speak. The problem with Nigeria is what? They say that the Igbos are good people. We have Igbos here in South Africa. I'm still to meet them. We have Igbos that we call friends, that are our friends. They are doing the same nonsense. So these good Igbos that you speak of, which country are they? Which part of the world are these good Igbos? In the UK? So you're telling me that every Nigerian in South Africa is not Igbo? All these ones that are making noise, the one that we split him in half, all of them, they are not Igbo. Guys, when they're deporting Zimbabweans, they're not deporting Amandebeles or what? They are deporting Zimbabweans. When they're deporting Malawians, it's only Nigerians when it comes to them. Now they want to all of a sudden be like, hey, by the way, we have 508 languages, 500 and what cultures. So we are not all the same. All of you big-headed. What? One people. Same nation. Why are we arguing about things that affects? So now you want what must we do? When you meet a Nigerian, you must stop a Nigerian and ask him what culture he is. What bad Igbo have you found? Tell us. You can never find that except they are you are making noise, my man. Right now, if I bring 10 South Africans here, will you be able to differentiate which culture they are? You won't be able to differentiate. Okay, I'm Angolian. Which culture of Angolian am I? You won't be able to tell. It is only you people that want to bring separation because you know you are full of nonsense. Full of nonsense. Is this not your brother admitting to what I'm saying now?
If you're a Nigerian living in South Africa and what you do is powder business, you have to stop. You guys are terrible. You have to stop. You need to stop. It is because of you, it's because of most of you that the innocent Nigerians, people who are living there legally, are also facing backlash. Because of people like you who sell powder. If you're a Nigerian living in South Africa and all you do is sell powder, you need to stop. You need to stop. It is evil. It is wickedness. You're destroying the future of young people. You need to stop. If you're a South African also into this powder business, you have to stop it. It is not, you have to stop. It is terrible. It is a no part of the world that is going to accept this.
Guys, can we be honest? Even though he's saying something nice, he's like, you gotta stop selling powder and all this. Can you tell that there's no sincerity in his voice? Like zero sincerity. Like he's like, if you're Nigerians and in South Africa and you're selling powders, you have to stop. You have to stop. It's not good. But it lacks sincerity. It lacks honesty. Like you can't feel the truthness in his say. But apparently we were supposed to be able to tell the difference between the Igbos and the Yorubas and 500 and something cultures. We must be able to tell the difference. But anyways, guys, South Africans, you are xenophobic. That's what you have known for what? The last 10, 8, how many years has it been now since they branded us xenophobic? And we've asked the world this question. If South Africa is xenophobic, what are the rest of the countries that are chasing foreigners out of their country? Because nobody has ever branded America as xenophobic. Not once. And America created a whole task force called ICE to get rid of foreigners. He says you cannot because you don't know. You can tell a Yoruba by their marks, accent, etc. Listen, sister, whatever may, since you are here to defend Nigerians, listen. Listen to me, nah? Listen. We don't care. You can't tell no Yoruba by what marks, what accent. You all speak pidgin, you all sound the same, loud and noisy. I thought it was Kimbo Slice. You know what? Respect. Hey, Baba, bien. Yo. It's just the fact that I'm an MMA fighter even cracks me up. Many will never accept that they are selling powder and they know it's a fact. Guys, you know what now? This is what I keep saying. This Nigerian here making a noise trying to defend Nigerians. First thing is first. Nobody in the world can tell the difference between you Nigerians. You just said it yourself. You guys have over 508 languages or 500 and something cultures. And you think us in our schools, we are learning about Nigeria. None of us is learning about Nigerian history. Nobody cares. Nigeria is the one that cares about everybody else. Nigerians are the ones who are going into people's countries. Nigerians are the ones who are polluting people's countries. You are not hearing people saying South Africans. No, it is you Nigerians. And now you're expecting us to educate ourselves or now to differentiate. Baba, me now, I got arrested because I look like a Nigerian. Now every bearded, big man, dark skin with a slightly big nose is a Nigerian. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys. So it's not that, oh, you must be able to differentiate. They've got a mark, they've got this, and they've got, what accent? Ghanaians also speak Pidgin. Cameroonians also speak Pidgin. Most of the West African countries, they've got Pidgin. The only people that know the difference between the Pidgins that is spoken in West Africa are West Africans. So this is why you don't understand. Now, you guys are part of what Akowesa, whatever. We are SADC in the south. We have our mannerism and our ways. You people were never supposed to come all the way from there down and associate with us. Culture contamination. We are not the same people. That's why you come to us, you call us soft, you call us lazy, because you are not accustomed to our ways. You people are coming from there, up, down to us. You're supposed to come to learn from us, see how we have developed our countries, how we work together. Angolans are living with Congolese in peace. There's no attacks. Attacks started happening when you guys came from all the... Imagine Bangladesh, Pakistan, all those people. In a year, a culture and mannerism that is not even from the south. Forget from South Africa, from the south. South Africans were living with Zimbabweans perfectly fine, with Malawians perfectly fine. When did everything go wrong? When a different culture contamination entered and polluted everything. Uncle P, jokes aside, I've watched many videos showing the poor conditions in most African countries, and as South Africans, we are doing our best to open their eyes and minds, yet they call us Xenos. Ellen Angel says you are ignorant. Your mother is the ignorant one that did not know that there's something called the after pill. There's something called birth control, so that they could have controlled and not allowed your imbecilicness to come to people's live stream and be disrespectful. Ignorant with what? If you feel that I'm ignorant, bring your facts. What am I lying? Play nice, folks. You say everybody relax. I'm here now. You see the problem with Nigerians, they are very ignorant. They don't want to accept their reality and their truth. Always bringing Lagos. But you are the same people who are coming on the internet saying that Lagos smells, that Lagos stinks. Very same people. Coming here talking about generators. Generators. It's not us. You're the very same people. You travel to a country like South Africa, you see highways, you are getting shocked that you can drive a car above 60 kilometers per hour. Anthony said, speak English, Olive. Who the hell are you? I don't know who you're talking to. Guys, if you're going to speak to somebody directly, please tag them so you know that the Masipa you are saying is directed to them. No, guys, let's be honest. Nigeria is a freaking joke. Broom, 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 broom is their slogan. Guys, have you seen what's happening in Spain currently? And you guys want to tell me that these people, they have hope that their countries will be better. Do you see what is happening in Spain currently? How people are flashing into... This is what Donald Trump spoke about. You see when Donald Trump... You know what, guys? I don't support 90% of what Donald Trump says and does. But that 10% of some things when you do it, you sometimes you sit there and you're like, you know, this man is right. You know, you can accuse him of being racist, of being whatever, but Bra is right. Even though you can say, no, America is not their country, it's fine. America cannot be their country, but Bra is right. Look at what is happening in Spain. No, you're right. Black Rabbit, you're right. Africa is a sinking ship. What's happening in Spain is daily life in South Africa. Hey, listen. What's happening in Spain? You see, guys, we are warning the world. You see, South Africa, they branded you xenophobic, but we are warning them. Look at the Zimbabweans, how they're entering into a country. Fikile Mbulula, Mungangawa. What? They are making statements. Telling the world, we were telling the world, Bona. They called us xenophobic. They took white people back to America and they said, hey, genocide. Yo, South Africa, you know, I have to be on. In the last couple of years, South Africa, you have gone through it. No country in the world has gone through what South Africa has gone through. Ellen Angel 100 says you are ignorant. She's a pusher, this one. Or her brother sells powder. That is why Nigeria will remain the same. Guys, listen. You know, let's be honest. With what South Africa is going through, if South Africa was a shit country, if South Africans were lazy, if South Africans were xenophobic, if South Africa was the highest HIV rate country, the highest crime rate, everything that they say about South Africa, why is everyone here? Somebody just answer me that. Why is everyone fighting to stay here? Why are we not running out of this country? Since I'm ignorant, just answer me that question. Because you are not coming here for visit. You came to South Africa with a visitor's visa to visit South Africa. Then you made the decision that, hey, this country has got opportunities. I can live here. You made that choice. Not a South African that came to you and be like, hey, look at my country. My country is nice. Come and stay with us. Please come. You yourself came here with a visitor's visa to visit, vacation, to look and live. You look at it more, and you kept looking, and you stayed looking. You made that decision. Now that you made that decision, what makes you think that you have the right to call the people of that nation xenophobic, racist, Afrophobic, lazy, or everything that you call them when they tell you that they do not want you in their country? And they make the decision to whip your ass so you can leave. Because that's what you're saying they are doing, which you and I both know is not even true. What is the percentage of foreigners in SA? 4%. You see, Ellen, that's why you are ignorant. Your ignorance makes you go to Google what is the percentage of foreigners. Baba, did you see how many of them we were sending back? Does that look like it's 4%? There is 30 million foreigners in South Africa in a population of 65 million people. AJ? Okay. Sorry, guys, I was hearing a noise on the other side of the house. My babies are sleeping. Mazwesh. I thought that was Maweza, an old friend of mine. Ellen, you know you are not, you can call me whatever you want, but the fact remains one. The fact remains one. Nobody is flooding Nigeria. Nobody is risking their life to enter Nigeria. Nobody is fighting for their rights in Nigeria. You can say whatever you want. Yes, our leaders and government has admitted this. Since we've been sending people back, over 2 million Zimbabweans have been sent back. Your problem is you listen to propaganda. You don't listen to true news. You are not even subscribed to this channel. You are supposed to be subscribed to this channel so you can listen to the truth, so you can be educated. That's what you're supposed to do. But It's fine. You know, you guys should just talk. You see, the problem is it would have been nice if you were making all that noise and all your people were in your country. Uncle P, what's your take on the growing number of Muslims? It's a big problem. It's a massive, massive problem. Ellen, your country doesn't even have sensors. You don't even have sensors. You don't have water that comes out of your tap. So why are we even arguing with you? You see the problem with the Muslim population. Their problem is they indoctrinate children. They have a tendency of indoctrinating children. I don't have a problem with Muslim people. I've got friends that are Muslim. I've studied the Quran. Their problem is they indoctrinate children. And when they indoctrinate children, they tend to... And I don't even understand. They don't even like black people. So I don't even understand how you come to a black nation and then start populating it with, you know, with your belief. I think it's a very big issue because normally when the Muslim population starts growing, that's when you start finding this wars between Muslims and Christians, religious war starts happening. Listen to this idiot. He's saying you are Dutch. Okay, Mrs. Dutch. I think it's time for you to go rest. Okay. So enjoy your evening. People come here claiming they are Dutch. At this point, it's like that one partner that refuses to be broken up with. Very true. Very true. Nigerian are literally that toxic partner that thinks that because they love you, they offered you the world, they did all good things, that you're not allowed to leave them. That you can't stop loving them. Yeah. Very true. Very true. A lot of people have forgotten. Caesar said a lot of people miss the fact that Muslims, Arabs enslaved more Africans than the Americans. Very true. Ellen is for 4% propaganda. There are more than 30 million immigrants in this country. Very true. Guys, if you are South African or you're a foreigner that grew up in South Africa, in the 90s, there used to be census almost every year. There used to be inspectors that used to inspect shops, health inspectors. There used to be school inspectors. Guys, there were inspectors for everything. Everything. There were people that were walking in the streets just to make sure that you wouldn't throw paper on the floor. Throughout the years, all that disappeared. South Africa knew exactly how many people were in this country. They would come to your house. They would count every head. And they knew what time they were coming to people's houses. They would come in the evening when everybody knocked off work. When last did we have a census? Guys, they realized that there's more than 100 million people in this country. And they are hiding this reality. They are hiding this reality. The next election is going to expose. Because the next election, South Africans want change. They should me a minimum of 50 million South Africans. But I promise you they won't be. I promise you they won't be. Why they won't be? Because there is not that many South Africans to show up. It is the foreigners who are showing up to vote. It's their people who they've given identity documents. They say South Africans don't vote. South Africans don't go to the polls to vote. But yet there are 28 million people showing up to the elections. They count people during the day now when people are not there. Well, that's what they do. They must stop also mentioning our white South Africans, because if we use their logic, which means there's no such thing as black American. You see the problem with a lot of foreigners mentioning white South Africans and that you bow down to them. Thanks for making job search easy. Thanks for making job search easy. You see, the problem with foreigners from other countries complaining about white South Africans. So they got rid of their white people, right? They got rid of white people. They got rid of their colonizers, their masters. They got their country. White people left. They gave them their country. What did they do to it? Now, they need to admit a couple of things. Now, they need to admit that one, they cannot manage their country without white people. And you know they're not going to admit that. So they blame it on the failure of their governments. You see? Two, they need to admit that they are lazy themselves. Because why are they not farming? Why are they not opening successful businesses? Why are they not able to pull in investors? Why are they not able to better their tourist attraction? But they can't admit to these things, because if they have to admit to these things, that means that they need to admit, which is the third thing, that they can learn from other countries. Burkina Faso is right there next to them. Niger, Mali, people who are making a change, they're right there next to them. Why are they not learning from those people? They are still running out of the country. Because they are cowards. They can come here in the comment section, comment all they want. They are cowards. And if you notice that the Nigerians that are always in the comment section complaining and talking Masipa, they are not even living in Nigeria. They are not in Nigeria, but they are defending Nigeria. How are you defending a nation that you are not? It's like Tinubu. Their own president is managing their country from outside. Yeah, you can't make this shut up. Their own president is managing their country from outside the country. And speaking about that, you guys have been asking me to make a video about Tinubu coming to seek for medical attention here in South Africa. Guys, that is fake news. Fake news. Tinubu was never here for medical attention. I would never do fake news for the sake of clicks and likes. This is what people like. People want me to sleep, make a mistake, and not do my research and bring you guys fake news. My last comment of the day, Uncle P, please show them the Sizokutala video so they can see what Nigeria businesses look like. We as black South Africans have more in common with our white brothers and sisters than we do with other Africans. Sizwe, that is actually not even it. It's not that you have more in common than your white brothers. No. Let me correct you there. You have a lot in common with your African brothers and sisters. You just don't have anything in common with West Africans because they are from there, Baba. There's a reason why you are from the South. Why do you and I have things in common as an Angolan? We fought together during apartheid. We are brothers and sisters. We don't have. Why are you in Tanzania fine? You and Zimbabweans are also fine, and you have a lot in common. The problem is Zimbabweans, they started becoming disrespectful. You know, there are those adopted children that now they started behaving like now they must also eat 4 slices of bread instead of eating 2 and pretend like they are full. You get it? That's why the problem became. Zimbabweans now they wanted to join the Nigerians also become. Malawians are just. Malawians, they just fell into a trap, man. Poor Malawians, they are very gentle people. They just got unlucky. It's just that there are plenty of them illegal in the country. They just got unlucky. You see, the thing with South Africans, you are civilized. You see, when you are civilized, why you are able to get along with anyone. You are humans. You think. You have sense. Even though they claim it's only 30% sense, but you have sense. And that sense allows you to say, this person is from Angola and he moves like this. South Africans are just. Why South Africans are just to make other people comfortable from other nations? Why? Because you are civil. You know that this is your house. Because this is your house and this person is a guest. You want that this guest, when they go back to their country, they must take a good message. Hey, I went to South Africa. I met a Zulu and the Zulu did this. The Zulu treated me like this. The Xhosa treated me like this. The Venda, the Tswana. This is why you treat us so good. The problem is, we were supposed to go back. We didn't go back. We bought a Maybach. We stayed. You see, we didn't go back. We bought a Maybach and we stayed. And when we stayed, instead of staying and integrating ourselves into the South African society, into the South African culture, we didn't do that. What did we do instead? We brought our mannerism. Loud. Generators. You know, dates, smelly. You know, corruption, fraud. We brought all that. And then we started causing culture contamination in South Africa. Ruby, Bakiri says the South African black people don't have the ability to think ahead. They are manipulated by the Zionists and government to create chaos. Let's see how destructive our country is going to end up. So, Ruby, let me ask you something. If the South African blacks don't have the ability to think, okay, and let's say the West African or the North African blacks have the ability to think, why do they not use that thinking to fix their country? So their thinking only works when they come to a country that is already well put together. Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. Tinubu must be on display museum on the fossil animals room. Oh my gosh. Tinubu is about to crash. Oh, Tinubu is gonna crash. Yeah, Uncle P, show them. The thing is, that video you're asking me to show, I don't know where to find it. But I'll find it and then I'll do a show on it. But guys, let's be honest with ourselves. Their thinking only works when they are in a country. Yes, this is the problem with a lot of, and I was talking to a Nigerian guy at the gym. He was, they all bring the same argument. Oh, South Africans are lazy. So why can't they open businesses like we do? I said, okay, wait. I asked him a question. How did you open the business you opened? What do you mean? How did I open it? I invested my money. Okay. You came from Nigeria. Let's forget the 5 million they were supposed to invest. Let's forget that. You came from Nigeria with enough money to rent a shop. First of all, rent an apartment. Then legally register your business. Legally obtain the permit. Open up the business. Stock the business. And start working. Is that what you did? What do you mean? Why are you stuttering now? It started buffering like as if he's using rain SIM card. It started buffering. Why are you buffering? The thing is, the reality is this. You walk into somebody's country. You saw the opportunities that country has to present. Either you find a stupid South African girl who you manipulated and made her get bank loans, or married her so you can get a permit, or stole somebody's identity. Then you utilized the facilities of this country. Either you manipulated the RAF system, or you found ways to get bank loans which you never paid. I know a lot of people who've defrauded banks. Love scams. You name it. You did all that, and eventually you became successful in a country that has opportunities. Now, my question to you is, are you able to do the very same thing you did in South Africa, in your country, in Nigeria, in Zimbabwe, in Malawi, in Mozambique, and become successful? The answer is no, because there are a couple of things that will happen to you if you tried. Either one, you get caught, you get unalived. But here in South Africa, you get caught, you get given 500 bail. You go back in the streets, you change your name from Ike to Igwe to Makwekwe to tomorrow you are even Sizwe. Now we can't even find you in the system anymore. But yeah, let's look at your version of the story, because your version of the story is much nicer. It makes you look better. RSA people are calling for law enforcement. How is that not thinking? So they are thinking Nigerians are cowards, and end of discussion. End of discussion. TF, end of discussion. We as South Africans must not forget the contribution of Angola, Zambia, and Tanzania, who fought alongside us for democracy, and yet they don't throw it in our faces. Their silence speaks volume. But wait, listen, as an Angolan, recently Angola, South Africa took the Angolan Kwanza and put it in their JSE. It's trying to strengthen the Angolan currency so that our currency can be stronger, our economy can grow. That is what true Africanism, true Ubuntu, true love is. Where you are helping a country's economy, not allowing their people to jump out from their country to your country and then calling that help. That is not help. Helping us is by helping us fix our countries. And for some reason, Nigerians, they don't want to accept that. In Nigeria, all the way from the north, oh, we helped you guys. We paid with our tax money 60 billion. You are the one who you know for tech. As crazy as it may sound, great nations are built of bloodshed, controlled isolation, and major culture change. Perhaps South Africa is at this tipping point, don't you think? No, you see, that's a lie. That's a lie. Show me any European nation that was built with these concepts you just stated. No nation was ever built by foreigners. A nation is built by its own citizens, by its own people. What is happening in South Africa is culture contamination. It happened in our countries. Me, I cannot speak my mother tongue. And I can tell you many people from my generation, 1987, these in the 80s, do not speak their mother tongues. In South Africa, a child born in 2020, listen, a child who can speak, his first word might not even be an English word. It can be a Zulu, Xhosa, Venda, Tswana, a local language word. In South Africa, cultures are very still valid. Their children at age 5 knows their culture, knows where they are from, understands their culture. As we have lost those identities. Why have we lost those identities? Because of culture contamination. Today, you've got people calling themselves Southgerians. Do you think those children will build South Africa for South Africans, or they will build South Africa for more Southgerian children? And tomorrow, what will happen to the Zulus? The Zulus will no longer be in existence. Because once a Southgerian has a child with a Zulu, what is that child now? You remind me of Austin with his pre-authorized service in the military before immigrating to Canada. As long as he's a great man, thank you for the compliment. I mean, we need to continue to push illegal foreigners away, even if it means blood. Yes, Sizwe, totally agree with you. Look, guys, one thing I'll never do is tell you guys, I will never incite violence. I will never say, guys, go to the streets and fight and beat the crap out of these people. No. But what I will tell you is this. Your constitution needs to change. The laws that foreigners are enjoying in your country is what is allowing them to do the masipa they are doing. Bring back the death penalty on murder. Imagine I leave my country, I come to your country, and I unalive your person, your people. Even if I unalive another foreigner on your land, they disrespect to shed blood on a foreign land. And then the reward, I'm not going to say the punishment, because the punishment is supposed to hurt. Put me in jail, where there's a gym, a library, internet, education, medical aid, 3-course meals, PlayStations. We've seen the videos. I've done a lot of videos. And you reward me with a 3-course meal and a roof over my head, when an innocent South African whose identity was stolen is homeless in the street, who was sold powder, nyope, by his brothers and sisters, who claim they came here for greener pastures, for visits. He's suffering. But me as a foreigner, I unalive 13 South Africans, and I'm standing in court. And I've already had tea and bread prior to even going to that courtroom. Guys, you are making a joke. In our countries, those things will never happen. Listen to me, my nigga. In our countries, you are unalive an Angolian. Even in Nigeria, you unalive a Nigerian, and you're a foreigner, they arrest you. But that thing won't make it to the news. There is no news reporter that will report on that news. You will disappear. Nobody will ever hear about you. What are you talking? But you come to South Africa, a country that has laws, a country that makes you a human, a country that gives you civilization, a country that gives you purpose. What do? Instead of integrating yourself and changing your ways and associating yourself with the people, you bring masipa. A Algerian Zulu, imagine. A South Zulu-Gerian. Yeah! Please stop. They were provoking South African men 2 years ago, telling us they are having to take over everything and SM men are weak. And when we start showing ourselves as men rising, now they are victims. Vele. I believe we should start campaign to bring back the death penalty back, because now the government had lost the direction. Guys, I agree. Corporal punishment, all that needs to come back. All that needs to come back. Guys, the reality is we are not the same people. We are not educated the same. We are not raised the same. We don't have the same mannerism. And we need to stop we need to stop thinking that. And guys, for how long are we going to admit that different things don't always have to find comfort within each other's spaces? Can we be so different that you don't have to be around me? Why do we have to be so different and accept each other? Can we be so different that I don't accept you? Like, listen, no, like I don't hate you. You black, I'm black. You bearded, I'm bearded. You big, I'm big. You got a big nose, I got a big nose. You got a big head, I got a big head. But can we not be within each other's vicinity? Can you stay there, I stay here? Like, what's wrong with that? If we truly wanted to show South Africa that they are lazy, that they are mumus, that they don't think straight, that they have no logic, isn't the best way to show it to them is by fixing our countries and doing it in our own countries? Imagine Nigeria looking like America, like New York, like France, like Paris. Imagine Nigeria looking like Cape Town, like Durban, like Johannesburg. Imagine. You'll be able to boast. But you are here boasting and making noise. And then when we tell you, show us the evidence, dololo. We should also stop explaining ourselves. We have nothing in common with West Africans. We will never be meant to interact. That is very true. Guys, I totally agree. You see the biggest issue right now, if you go to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all those live streams, you'll find South Africans arguing with Nigerians. You guys are you guys, they are arguing. What they don't, I understand that people are bored, they've got nothing to do. Sometimes they just go there and they're like, I just want to entertain myself. But what you are not understanding is the mental pollution that you are causing. It might seem like an innocent banter. It might seem like an innocent debate, like an innocent conversation. But is it really innocent? Is it really innocent? If you believe the power is in the tongue, then you must believe the things that you are hearing will also affect you. Some of you will get angry just from hearing that Nigerians say this about that video that I played of that Nigerian saying that South Africa, Nigerian Ghana brought civilization to South Africa. It pissed you guys off. Had I not played that video, you guys would have not been pissed. So you need to choose what you listen to, guys. Start boycotting their content. You see, if you stop watching a Jim's content, guys, somebody can have 30,000 subscribers. YouTube doesn't pay you according to subscribers. They pay you according to views. So when you are viewing those videos, when you are viewing those content, you are supporting them. When you are viewing the adverts, when you are clicking like, when you are commenting, especially when you start to interact. That's why you see people, they let toxic things happen in their channel so that people, they start arguing in the comment section, they start arguing. That interaction boosts their income. So you are financially assisting these people. They trick you into thinking that they're creating a platform where you can voice yourself, where we can share ideas, where we can discuss and learn from each other. These people will learn fuck all from you, South Africa. Because if they were going to learn something from you, they were supposed to be fighting with you right now. They were supposed to be fighting with you, not against you. Just said no man should be able to leave their homeland trashed, leaving women and children alone. Ja, I totally agree. No man should be allowed. If you're a married man, you know what people need to start doing. As a man, if you are traveling out of your country, they need to confirm if you have children or a wife. And if you do, you need a permission letter or something from your partner that has allowed you to travel and to come back. Because this thing, look at how many children in the streets of Nigeria without parents. I did the video, guys. Go check the channel. Just says, stop trying to force people to deal with you if they don't want to. Exactly. Totally agree. That is why they are glued here. They are ingrates. First time when I heard that Nigeria is a giant of Africa, I was wow. But you show us the Nigeria and I was like, what is this giant of Africa? No, guys, South Africa deserves that name. We don't want the name. Let them be the giants. It's fine. You see the problem, what you don't understand. Ronaldo and Messi, they are the toppest soccer player in the world. The people who make noise about Ronaldo and Messi, it is us, the fans. Ronaldo and Messi, they don't make noise. It is us. South Africa, you don't make noise. The world is making noise on your behalf. You don't need to be called the giants. Leave them with their giants. The world will make noise on your behalf. African leaders standing in line to greet Cupcake. They are desperate for investment, but look at Ghana and Nigeria. Once they get the South African investment, they must be more like Uganda. You see the problem with these people, they are hypocrites. Listen, South Africans, it's just that you guys, you are too nice. Just wake up, wake up on a random Monday and just decide, you know what, enough is enough. Switch off your cell phones. Don't log into anything. I promise you, the world will collapse. You will cause depression. Imagine waking up as an American and not a single South African has commented on your content. You will think you have lost your soul. Guys, South Africans, you don't understand. Just the fact that there are people out there just to see South Africans commenting their content, it gives them hope that they're gonna succeed as content creators. South Africans, you have made people stars, celebrities, famous from a simple comment. You have made people trend by simply interacting on their content. So South Africa runs the world. It's just that you were not supposed to. South Africa, you were supposed to be. And they tell you just got your independence now, 1994, 1992. You were supposed to be stupid, but you didn't come out stupid. What they didn't realize during your colonization, during your whatever you want to call it, you people were learning. Remember us, we had no books, we had no schools. So they left us mumus, a bunch of fools. They just gave us a country. A bunch of idiots, they gave us countries to run, and we didn't know how to run it. You guys were educated. You guys were engineers, doctors, leaders. So when they gave you back your country, you knew how to manage your country. So you came out civilized. Now we are sitting here. You were supposed to be like us. You are not like us. Now we are confused. What's wrong with these black people? Why they talk so nice? Why they chew with their mouth closed? Why do they have such mannerisms? Why are they not throwing paper on the floor? Why are they not urinating in the streets? Why are they not shitting in their beaches? Yes, we've seen it. Why are they not taking poops in their beaches? Why are they not wiping their ass on the sand, on the edge of the wall, in the corner of the wall? You know, they come here, they notice that you're not the same. They're like, these black people are not acting normal. Why are they not, And that's where the problem became. Instead of now integrating and learning from you, they wanted to change you to become animals like them. Why are you not eating sporty? They started questioning themselves. Why are South Africans so influential? South Africans are so influential because they learned one thing that none of us learned. How to be civil. South Africans understood that even though somebody hurt you, unalived your family, your brothers and sisters, enslaved you, took your wealth, there is no reward in doing the same. So South Africa chose love, peace, and unity. Ubuntu. And those that do not understand it, they refuse to understand it because all they know is suffering and pain, took advantage of the people that showed them kindness. But guys, we all know this. They say it. The good people always finish last. The good woman is always the one that is cheated on, beaten. The good guy is always the one that is lied to, used. We all know. So South Africa, you're the good guy. You're the good one that is being abused. You see? Yes, Kaya. They are wondering, why are we not eating sporty? Who's this? Amy Collins says, better look for a job. This is not helping you. Hey, Amy, I hope that's not directed to me. Because if you are directing it to me, you have no shame. 119 people on my live stream, close to 14,500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. This ain't helping me. Bro, I got more followers than Jesus Christ. What are you talking about? I got more followers than any church in your country. What are you the biggest church in your country doesn't even have 10,000 members. What are you talking about, bro? Please respect me. Yeah? Molo, listen. Moholian Tony. Yo. Those are two names. Africans speaking English is always funny. Africans speaking English is always funny. So the fact that we're educated, that's funny. So agora você quer que para nós falar português? Ou français? Ou biolinguito lo balingala, balang na biso ba congolais. Ou mfunu kuluma sizulu, ou mfunu boa. Praat, jullie gaan Afrikaans gepraat? God, listen, you do realize that here in South Africa, besides the official languages that we have, we also speak a lot of international languages. Like there's a lot of South Africans that speak, and you people call it Chinese. We actually know the different Chinese dialects, like your Mandarins and so forth. There's a lot of South Africans that speak German, Dutch, Spanish, Italian. So, you know, South Africans, I think we need to stop entertaining all the other content and start creating our own content. I think we need to start boasting. Can we just start bragging? Because I think, let's just start bragging. I think it's time to start bragging. Let's start bragging. Let's start bragging. Like, can we just wake up in the morning? Show them that when you wake up in the morning, you make coffee with eggs. So if I speak Cantonese, will that now make me? Will that no longer be funny? So stupid. You know, this is why they say, you know, education doesn't necessarily mean that somebody is intelligent. But it's okay, we understand. We understand. Studies were conducted that Chinese have similar. Listen, you know what people don't want to accept in South Africa? What people don't want to accept, the reality that people don't want to accept is the fact that you are black, you are African, you are educated, you are civil, you possess the ability to love, you possess the ability to unite, you are peaceful. You see these 7 things, Monday to Sunday, they cannot accept it. Because, as I keep saying, as a black person, it's the same thing with black Americans. Everybody looks at black Americans and they say black Americans are ratchet. Black Americans are yo. And black Americans try to tell you, hey, listen, you are seeing a very few people that the Western world or the media are deciding to put in your face. Your Cardi B's, your Megan Thee Stallion, your look, I watch a lot of American content. They are showing you the black representative that they want to show you. The same way when they show Africa to Europe, they show only the poor sides of Africa. They never show that Africa is a beautiful country. So when they show South Africa, they only show the bad parts. They'll never show the good parts. Somebody says, who's this petty wanker? Petty wanker. Why are you so racist? I'm racist now. If you only knew my babies were white, then you'll bite your own tongue. If I'm racist, that means I don't love my babies. And I can tell you, I love my babies. You know, Petty, it's either you don't have the internet or you don't have TV or you're just ignorant. It is not our job to show you any good part of our countries. If your people, your government, and your leaders have decided to show you nonsense, then watch nonsense. How do we know the good and the bad of Europe, the good and the bad of America, the good and the bad of Asia? You see, Africa, and this is not just South Africa, Africa in general, this is the one thing that we need to be proud of. We are so educated to the level that we can literally educate these imbeciles from all these countries. We know more about their countries than they know about the bottom of their feet. But anyways, this is why the YouTube channel is here, is to educate, because clearly you people need education. You are speaking the truth. They will not show the good parts of South Africa, but always bad. Must about our country. Yeah. Because they have a narrative, they have an agenda that they need to push out there. Look at Ghana, for example. Do you think Ghana is any different from Nigeria, Angola, Congo, and any of these countries? No, it's not. The only reason why Ghana, you do not look at it the same way you look at it as Nigeria, is because Ghanaians are actually civilized. They're very well-mannered people. They feel that got Ghana caught in this crossfire of xenophobia, if that's what they are calling it, of deportation, are the ones that were brainwashed because they were illegal and suffering in South Africa, and they just wanted their way back to Ghana. And they were told, hey, listen, if you want this free flight, make sure that you push our agenda. Ghanaians, majority of Ghanaians were quiet. Ghanaians were siding with South Africa, telling South Africans, we agree with you, because Ghanaians are seeing the same wototo that South Africans are seeing from Nigerians. The same thing South Africa is seeing, Ghanaians are seeing it to Nigeria. Every nation in the world is seeing flames because of Nigerians. Every single nation. There's not a single nation in the world that does not have a problem with Nigerians. Not a single nation. I can't sleep well. Uncle P is online. You're very smart and you know how to respond to every comment, bro. You're the best. Walter, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Mazwesh said, I can't, no, where's Mazwesh? I was reading Mazwesh. Accra is the only city in Ghana outside that is dust and mud. Even the city is not on par. Don't get me started on Nigeria. Man, Accra is sinking. Accra is sinking. Accra doesn't have sewage. When you take a shit in Accra, that shit floats. Doesn't go. Guys, please. I don't want to cook Ghana. Moral of the story, Ghana, Nigeria, same shit. The only difference is Ghanaians are civilized. The people of that country civilized. You see, their country, their leaders are Masipa, but the people, Ghanaians, nah, that one I give it to you. Ghana, take your flowers. That one, take your flowers, Ghana. Take your flowers. Look at this timeless Tennessee said, look at this uneducated South African. You see, you assume I'm an uneducated South African, but let's assume I am an uneducated South African. Please challenge me. I wait for your educatedness to challenge. Even our Masipa is attractive. You get Alexandra Township food. Facts! We do not hustle for BBL money. We Yeah, Sally said we do. Sally, behave. Behave. Sally's always in the comment section. These are my people. You see, when my people are here, my regulars are here. Sally says, we will not hustle for BBL Valley. Sally, we are not fighting with Americans. Calm down. Calm down. They are our friends. We never knew that we had to show off. Oh, it's a competition, can't it? Hey, listen, Ivan, it's a competition now. But then it's not a competition because it's not a fair competition because we've already won. What do they have? Because if we talk about trains, they don't have trains. If we talk about buses, they don't have buses. If we talk about ambulance, I've made a video. Go watch the recent video. They don't have ambulance. If we talk about police, what police cars do they have? They don't have police. If we talk about hospitals, what hospitals will they show us? Okay, let's talk about universities since they like to talk about education. South Africa has top universities that are ranked in the world. How many universities of Nigeria are ranked in the world? Okay, let's not go too deep. Let's talk about our poverty. They have multi-dimensional poverty. So, guys, multi-dimensional. That means their poverty, I've said it many times, is spiritual. That means that even the children that they do not have, the children they are thinking of having are already poor. The children that they are thinking of having, that child's child is already poor. That means that his child's sperm is already poor. Multi-dimensional poverty. Where in South Africa do you see multi-dimensional poverty? Millie Lendi, hi, hey, how you doing? Yeah, this petty wanker is definitely a Nigerian. Hey guys, I think we've triggered Nigerians in the comment section. You are just senseless. Then make sense. Make me make sense. So about the visa application of if someone wants to visit other country must come to South Africa for application for visa instead of the country I should travel here. So the problem is this, what people are not getting. If I tell you before you come to my house, you must go there first, then come here. I'm indirectly telling you, don't come. The problem with these foreigners, they are not getting the indirect message. So instead of America telling them, we don't want you to come for tech, stay in your country, they say, before you come to our country, you must go to apply for the visa in South Africa. Because one, they want you to apply for a South African visa first. So you're going to spend a lot of money. Then you must book for a hotel because you're going to stay here while you're applying for the visa here. And then the visa can be rejected. When it gets rejected, you must go back to your country. So they are literally telling you indirectly for tech, we don't want you in our country. But these imbeciles, they will still come to South Africa, attempt. And when they fail, they will stay in South Africa. Watch. Bro, I think you are holding the wrong person that is responsible for SA problems. My opinion, you should hold your... For tech, nobody must ever tell me or any South Africans that we need to hold our government accountable. Go hold Tinubu accountable. You can't hold Tinubu accountable. You can't hold Mangangawa, whatever that bloody name is. You can't hold none of your leaders accountable. But you are coming to South Africa telling them to, no, we are going to hold you, our brothers and sisters, who are supposed to come into this country, help us build the country, but instead you decided to destroy the country. We're going to hold you accountable. You are the one who's doing the nonsense. Why should we not hold you accountable? Why should we let you do your rubbish the way you are doing it? Because when we tried to hold the government accountable, we told them to deal with you. They refused to deal with you. Now that we are dealing with you ourselves, we must hold the government accountable. No. It is you we are going to hold accountable. If you were not doing nonsense, we were not going to need to hold our government accountable for nothing. You are the source of the Masipa that is leading us to have to deal with those Masipas up there. Hold our government accountable. In Joel, hold what government accountable? There's nothing called educatedness. Just go. You see, the problem with you don't understand the South African slang. You see, you don't understand how we speak. You don't understand us. It's okay. I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to my people. Irregardless is not a word. Irregardless. But that, Jael, your master. Nonsense. Yes, South Africa has more university. Even the children come to our countries. Facts. Responsibility and accountability seems to be foreign language to our brothers and sisters. These people don't know what accountability is. Akopi ain't having it. I'm not having none of it. No, none of it. These nonsense people, they must not even come here and annoy me. How can you listen, guys? You cannot argue me. You cannot argue me when your leader misled you with 3 rand 50. Do you know? Listen, right now I can feed. You know how many pensioners I can financially help in Nigeria right now with money that came out of my pocket. This year is a retirement fund for a police officer in Nigeria. I add this. I have given a doctor their retirement fund. I add this, an engineer. I add this, their president's retirement fund. I add this. I financially funded a whole community in Nigeria. Once I start adding, I've changed the whole city. And then I add more. I said the whole community. Guys, don't play with me. The more I add, the more I keep changing their lives. But you know how many sporty, how many family I can feed just with what I'm holding here? How many sporty this is? For you to come and disrespect me on my channel. My sister, please. In fact, you know what, now? Put your account there. Put your account. Let me buy you 2 sporty. I know your rent is like 2,500 for the year. Put your account. I'll pay your rent for the whole year and buy you 2 sporty. So you are good for 2 months. Guys, I'm sorry that I'm buying somebody sporty. But this person is annoying me. Come. Joel. Coming here with your Ewen. As I said, read up my comment. Give me a second. Let me find it. Uncle P, they can call us all the names under the sun and the hell, but we know projection and mental games, and we're not going to entertain fools kicking and screaming they will fix their countries. Facts. I wish I was there to tell them nonsense. I love this energy. I'm wide awake. Is that wide awake now? Yeah, guys, go to sleep. No, but tell Kelly, if you go to sleep, they say we are unemployed. So since we are unemployed, yeah, we're gonna stay here. We're gonna tell them the nonsense the whole night. Where do you like to talk about South Africa? We don't talk about you guys. We're busy fighting against immigration to our country. Since 1685, people must fight their war. Thank you. How much have you got there? 50 pence. Ah, my guy, why are you talking pence? Why do you talk about the currency in your thing? Go Google how much this is in Naira, and you can see the lives that I'm changing. Go Google this in Naira, and I'll change your life with just this. Talking about 50 pence. You think the South African rand is weak? Joel. We know that the dollar was supposed to be 6 rand, 4 rand, 5 rand. You guys are manipulating this. We know our currency is strong. Don't come here. Nonsense. They can never ever stand up to Tinubu. He will hang him and proceed to drag his carcass on the streets of Lagos for all to watch. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I love Boza Kimang. Ah, Kimina. Boza Kimang. Boza Kimina. Uncle P, don't show them the money. Township bums carry lumps of money. Don't show them our secret. I'm exposing us. As kiss my face. Uncle P, did you see the ambulance they bought for that state? I forgot the name of the state. Ow. Mama, didn't you watch the video? I put it's on the last video. The ambulance. Throwback Thursday. Go watch Throwback Thursday. The ambulances are there. Uncle P, dang, sports kiki. Why give yourself the name Giant of Africa? Get away to Africa. Nigerian Ghana. Samuel pension money straight. Nigerian president gives his people money for him to get voted. Imagine people are scared of 90-year-old leaving for so. You guys, yeah, this comment section is on fire today. I just realized that Nigeria and Ghana have chest pains over remittance from South Africa. These are shithole countries. Guys, listen. You know the problem that Ghana and Nigeria have? The biggest issue they have is the fact that they feel like they were supposed to be better than South Africa in every way, in every form, in every shape. Okay? They feel like because they got their independence in long time, because they were the freeloaders, they were supposed to be great. But their problem is they forgot greatness begins at home. Greatness begins at home. You see, Burkina Faso today can brag. Burkina Faso can make noise. Not Ghana. Not Nigeria. Never. Guys, you see, the reason why sometimes I try not to talk about Zimbabwe, Malawi, and all those countries is because those ones, they are like children. Zimbabwe, Malawi, guys, they're like, they're like little puppies, little chihuahuas, a chihuahua, they will just back, no bite. The problem with Zimbabwe, Malawi is just that they got caught on the crossfire. So instead of just saying, guys, we are sorry, please forgive us, they became a bit proudful. Now it's too late. Now South Africa, because guys, remember, they are used to you. They keep saying, we are used to them doing this. South Africans, they're always like this. They start the argument, they start fighting, they start doing this, and then after that, they stop. Now you are not stopping. Now every day on a random town city in South Africa, there's a strike. Now their businesses have been closed for months. They are feeling the pressure. That's why I keep telling you guys. When you see these videos of the government going to a business, a factory, and closing it down, Baba, the only reason they're doing it is a smoke screen. We know the true patriots of this country, March and March, Operation Dudula, people who are doing the real work. Let's not get fooled by smoke screens. Yeah, there's a Nigerian in the comment section wanting the money. I know. You are feeling it. Nigeria is independent country and is the giant of Africa, but they are streets. Okay, the remittance issue is making them fight us now. Hey, you the one who brought it up. Things that we are doing here about xenophobic is supported by the world. Vele. No, the world has seen it. Guys, the ICC literally said it. Let me find that video and I'll play it for you guys. Give me a second. The ICC literally said it. They're not interested in this noise that these Nigerians are making about xenophobic attacks and all this. They were like, no. We see all this, we hear all this, but the reality is, let's listen to this.
Julie from South Africa. The Honorable Madame Hussein Julie from South Africa.
Mr. President. Mr. President, before I commence my intervention, can I confirm how much time do I have so that I don't get bullied when my time is not finished?
Ladika, you have 4 minutes.
And once again, good afternoon to you and good afternoon to all honorable members. Mr. President, first and foremost, I just want to state categorically that South Africans are not xenophobic. This is a narrative. It is not a proven fact or a truth, and we'll explain that. Secondly, and I must indicate that as I speak to you here, I'm speaking to you as fellow Africans, but also as a Pan-Africanist myself. During the meeting of the AU Executive Council in Addis Ababa a few weeks ago, some of you may be aware that the Republic of Ghana made a proposal that this matter must be placed on the agenda of the AU summit later this year. A proposal that was correctly opposed and objected by both South Africa and Zimbabwe.
If you heard that, guys, if you heard that, he literally said that the proposal that Ghana made was rejected by South Africa and Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe themselves who were the majority sent back home, literally said, South Africa is not xenophobic. We don't want to be a part of this. Because, guys, it's embarrassing. You are going to the world, to the UN, to the AU, crying. They don't want to let us live in their country. They are beating us. But yet in the same tone, you are claiming to be better than that country. But you are trying to stay in that country. Make it make sense. Aye, that's it. Aye, please. Let's stop lying to ourselves. Let's stop lying. South Africa is nice. South Africa is heaven. Just admit it and move on with your life. It is better. Look at me how I'm living nice. Why? I came to somebody's country. I followed their rules. I respected them. You could have had a YouTube channel with 14,000 plus South Africans supporting you. But look at you. You are there crying every day, jealous. So we're strong. We love our country and we will till the war is over. Amen. Let's see who's this. If refusing to live in a lawless country, implementing our laws, having rule of law means we are xenophobic, then yes, we are xenophobic. These people don't integrate, but they pollute. Took where the facts. Meswesh, facts. Totally agree with you. I have nothing. I have a friend there. We're talking to the whole day. Nothing whatsoever. Got cold feet. Minded. Best place in the world, to be honest. Facts. No place for the wicked this time. Salute, bro. The struggle will never stop and we love our country. Amen. These people didn't go back to their countries, guys, and I bet that they are still out there by the borders. Guys, listen. Let's not confuse ourselves and let's not lie to ourselves. Foreigners have not left South Africa. Listen, let's not lie to ourselves. All this deportation or evacuation or listen, they are here. You see now that March and March is no longer having a big match. Can you see how quiet everything is? They think that you are tired, South Africa. They think that you have gone silent. They don't know that March and March is negotiating behind the scene, that things need to move. South Africa, the work is being done. But I have made it very clear. I will only believe that South Africa is truly working and that the government is truly making a change when I go to places where you know there are salons and barber shops or foreigners, churches. When you go there, they are all closed and they don't exist anymore. That's when I will believe that South Africa is truly changing. For as long as those areas, you can go to Germiston and the whole street is full of Nigerians still. And this is literally next to the courthouse, eh? You go to Germiston next to the courthouse, next to the Home Affairs, the one they burned. All Nigerians there. Go to the next to the Germiston police station. All next to the police station, illegal immigrants living there in peace. These people didn't go back. They said xenophobia will end. Then they're still selling powder in Belleville. Facts. The wicked shall have no peace. We are not going to give. Facts. You see, guys, the only way foreigners will eventually realize things are out of control, where they can't pay their rent anymore. When you disturb their businesses to such extent that they can't work. When you literally stop renting property. The problem with a lot of people, they are so dependent on foreigners because they can hike their rent prices. Where you were supposed to rent a room or a cottage for 2,000, you want to rent it for 6,000 because a desperate foreigner will stay there with their whole family, with brothers and sisters and cousins. And they'll squat there just to try and pay that rent. South Africa, the reality is this. In order for South Africa to reobtain this country, to regain their country, they need to accept that there's going to be loss. That some of us will... Listen, remember, if you can get rid of half of these illegal immigrants, that means that the demand of a lot of the products will be less. Therefore, product costs will be less. Supply and demand, we are educated, we did economics and business. We know how it works. Less people, less demand, less supply, less in cost because they are not producing too much. Now you are catering to people that are illegal, they are not even registered, so the country doesn't even know that they are here. Where they were supposed to be 10 loaves of bread for 10 people, there's all of a sudden 30 people. Now, 30 people, how are they supposed to share 10 loaves of bread? Now the baker needs to bake more. That means the person who makes the flour needs to make more. The person who makes the sugar needs to make more. The oil, the salt, the machinery, everything starts increasing in price. But they won't understand this because their economies don't function. The economies doesn't have structure. You see, because they don't have structure and they don't understand these kind of things. To them, they don't understand the consequences of the nonsense of the businesses they're opening here. In my place, these people are still enjoying their self. Facts, every day will move people. The problem is our officials and their greed. I agree with you. Ivan says time will come when Nigerians are really beaten and necklace will be used to key manje. Hey, you know what now? Like I said, I will never incite violence, but I foresee a time where it's going to get physical. Send away the whites, says a queen. You sent away your whites. Show us the success of your nation. Only a fool shits where he eats. Why are you biting the hand that is feeding you? Because you are an ungrateful. South Africans are not ungrateful. They are grateful to the extent where they are reminding their colonizers that, hey, Baba, we've let you enjoy for a very long time. It's time to share the wealth. But they can't focus on finding peace and unity with their white people because you people are not allowing them to focus. South Africa were focusing on getting the land back. They were focusing on dealing with white people. You guys were manipulated and started causing problems. Now South Africa had to change their focus to your Masipa, to your nonsense. And you are here saying, send white people away. You sent your white people away. Show us your success of your country. Nonsense. Tolamek, hey. Everything here in South Africa is bribe. No, don't worry about our leaders. We'll embarrass them and remind them we know their secrets, they'll move. Facts, if they are less, we would be doing well. Amen. Akwi said the whites are to be blamed. Yes, they are to be blamed for allowing you guys into the country. But you claim to be our brothers and sisters. You claim to be like us. You are black, you are Africans. When the white men opened the borders and let you in, why did you not come in civilized? You say that you brought civilization to us. So when you came into the country and you saw your brothers and sisters living in unity with these white men who let you in, who is the problem? Why did you not side with your brothers and sisters and fight them? You came to South Africa and now you are fighting with the white man against your own black brothers and sisters. But you are telling us the white man is the problem. Maybe the white man isn't the problem. Maybe the white man is not the one that let you in. Maybe you let yourself in as a visitor. Then you became an asylum seeker. Then, the white man. We see you. We know our white people. To be honest, I don't understand why black people hate working for or taking a black boss supervisor serious, but if it's a white person, they find it hard to cooperate our policies and officials. It's the way, Maswash, it's the way we've been brainwashed. You can see ugly in a black person. You can tell me your nose is big. Look at you, this. But I can bring a white person with the same facial features problems, but you won't see ugly. Like, I was even talking to a friend recently. I say a black man will date an oversized white woman and you'll be hugging her, kissing her in public, showing her love. But date a very same-sized woman, but black, but is walking in the street like as if they are friends, like they don't know each other, like they are just roommates, like they just met each other in the street. The reality is we have been brainwashed to see ugly in ourselves. we've been brainwashed to dislike ourselves. You see, when you see a black person walking funny, you're like, hey, thief. When you see him with a scar, you're like, hey, criminal. You are building high walls and putting electrical fences, not because a white man will jump into your house, because a black person will jump into your house. You are buying a gun. You are putting all these security systems, not for a white person. You are doing it for a black person, because who's robbing you? Your own fellow black brothers and sisters. Because you think you are the same, you are not the same. Many of them are still uncivilized. They got out of their colonial masters' wings uncivilized and never learned how to be civilized. So when they come to a civilized nation, they treat you, the civilized black, the same way they treated the white man who was in their land. Like nonsense. Timeless. Tennessee says, haha, LOL, if demand is less, the price will be less. What kind of school do you... You see, you are stupid. I'll explain to you, since you are not understanding. If 100 people want this cup, the producer of this cup will become greedy. The more people want this cup, the more you will increase the price. It's like the iPhone and the Samsung. The reason the iPhone and the Samsung are more expensive than any other phone is because more people love it and demand it. If people did not love it and did not like it, those things were not going to be produced in that quantity. Therefore, the price of those products will be less. But you know what? It's fine. You're probably living in South Africa. The education here in South Africa is free. Please go to school. It's fine. I'm not going to educate you here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Our colonizers were cruel, but they were also exceptional. It was genius to collaborate with them, and so we still negotiate. Guys, you know what's the funny thing that people don't know? Do you guys know the reason why South Africa is financially not really struggling, but it's not financially where it was supposed to be? South Africa paid every single cent that the colonizers, listen, that the apartheid government, so the apartheid government took money from America, Europe, and all these countries to suppress South Africa. When Black South Africa took back their country, they actually paid that money back to these governments. They paid every single cent back. That's when South Africa went into debt with African countries. African countries did not help South Africa. They put South Africa in debt. They borrowed South Africa money. They borrowed South Africa assistance. And South Africa pays that money every single year, if not month. I have the video. I wanted to do a story on it. So this notion that South Africa owes the world, Masipa, you are getting what you gave to South Africa. But your problem is you don't want to look at that part of history. You don't want to educate yourself that far because, hey, it is nice to hate South Africa. But guys, listen, let's forget every single argument in existence. Let's forget any logical argument that you can possibly have in existence. South Africa is not your country. Why are you African only because you want to be in Africa? Why can't you be African in your own country? Carry pride, carry so much pride of being a Zambian, Tanzanian, an Angolian, a Senegalese, a Congolese, a Malawian, Ethiopian, and a Nigerian. Carry so much pride that you refuse to leave your land. You rather die in your own land. But when now you carry so much pride to be in somebody's land and tell them that they are wrong, and tell them that they are xenophobic, and tell them that they are not right. That is your pride. Okay. Sharp. Nokwanda said, guys, how are we arguing with people about whites when every chance they get, they run to the wash their ashes, their asses? You know what? You got a point. You got a point. How are we arguing with people who are telling us to get rid of our white people when they are busy japaning to Europe every single day? Their prayers to God is no longer God bless me, God give me prosperity, God protect my family. Their prayer to God is God get me a visa to Europe. Get me a visa to South Africa. That is your prayer. But yet you are telling us about the white people that were born in South Africa. You're talking to us about African whites, the only nation in the world that can claim that they cook pure breed white people from Africa. That if you deport these white people to Europe, America, or any white country, they will also be looked at as Africans. Listen, South African white people cannot be deported anywhere. Accept it and go eat your pap or your rice in peace, because those chest pains will live forever. Nigeria needs to send 100 flights, otherwise they will cry every day. We know they are hiding, but not for long. Let them hide. How long are they going to keep hiding for? They have to pay rent and eat. We know where they are. Let's boycott their so-called businesses. They will eventually take. Facts. I want to eat sporty, but tomorrow I will hustle. Aibo. In life, it is like this. An immigrant are brothers next door, even if I don't get along with my blood brother, but we will deal with you. We will deal with you first and settle our differences at home. Yes, South Africa, let nobody fool you. These people, they want you to start a civil war in your country, so that when you people unalive each other, they can come, clean your bodies, and then take over your countries. No. The focus is correct. The focus is correct. House problems will be dealt at home. Bedroom problems will be dealt in the bedroom. Keep doing what you are doing. Thank you, I will. Uncle P, next round we should go online, invite as many Africans as we can, and share knowledge with them. No, Walter, so I'm doing a whole live stream system. So from next week, you'll be able to call in. You'll be able to basically be on air with me. You'll be able to talk. You'll be able to interact. We'll be all of us will be able to share ideas. I'm gonna work on it this whole week to make sure that we have a completely different type of live stream next week. These repatriation flights are taking too long. We must charter a ship. Bruh, they must start walking. No more flights. No more buses. These people must just start walking. But now it's just time for them to just walk. Because these excuses, the issue is the government is making the excuse that the reason why they are having difficulties repatriating these people, their governments are refusing to accept the people. Because they are undocumented. So what happens with these people is they destroy their passports and any form of identity, so you cannot identify which countries they are from. So as long as you cannot identify which countries they are from, you can't deport them to that country, even if you can smell their armpits, that this armpit is from Nigeria, Lagos. You can't. That's where the problem is. Whites are here. They are not going anywhere, idiots. Facts. You are wrong. Yeah, apparently I'm wrong. Imagine a Nigerian or a Ghanaian or just any foreigner telling me I'm wrong. Wrong about what? Wrong about the fact that you're not in your country, in somebody else's country. Go tell me I'm wrong from your country. Yeah, go tell me I'm wrong from your country. Don't tell me I'm wrong from South Africa. Joel. Respect from Romania, peace and love for my SA friends. Aquinox, appreciate you. People in the comment section, educate him, please. Educate me with what? No, educate me with what? Timeless imbecile. Is that your name? Yeah, timeless imbecile. What must they educate me with? Also, why does Africa keep talking about South Africa as our oppression is apartheid when so many people colonized us before the Boers Institute? The thing is, they don't know the history of South Africa. So they are only stuck on the little that we have put out there for them. You need to understand, these West Africans do not know, they don't even know their own history. They don't even know their own history. So how are they going to tell you about your history? They are only speaking what they can Google. That's all. South Africa is our country and we will fight for it no matter how hard it gets. Amen. Nigerians bought us 3 spoons of sugar and now want our whole groceries. Ivan, behave. Sunny, thank you, Uncle P, for mentioning the debt issue. But these idiots won't understand. They won't. They won't understand. They will not understand that South Africa paid. First thing they did when they got the country back as Black South Africans, they paid back the apartheid government debt. And from that day forth, every time they started paying back whatever money was given to them. So Nigeria, trust me, your money was given to you. Yes, you did help South Africa, but you were paid back. That's why your government ain't saying shit. No, man, they must send military planes. No need for all of these furious. They actually want us to pay them to take their people. That's the game they play with Western countries. Yes. No, Kwanda, you are right. This is what they want. They did it with Poland. There was another country that offered them, I think, $36,000 for them to leave. They were paying them to leave their country. Guys, we can also pay them to leave, and then when they come, we just catch them and put them inside a container. The same way they came here, put them in a container and ship them back to their countries. Read up, Uncle P. They keep playing mental tricks such as out of misdirection. These illegals have no idea of South African intellect. All these games they are playing won't work. We are at the I don't care phase. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, this is what my biggest fear is. A lot of the South Africans that I meet every day, like at the gym and everything, they don't speak out. When Nigerians are very aggressive. When you meet them, South Africans and foreigners in one group, and they are talking about these topics, South Africans are usually very quiet. They don't let their opinions be heard. Because the moment they try to speak, they're immediately branded xenophobic. I look at what... And the aggression that foreigners bring when debating South Africans in real... Like with me, when they attempt the aggression with me, I put them in their place. Because they know, you're going to get a whipping. You can't disrespect me. So because they can't physically intimidate me and they can't intellectually argue with me, they just don't bother. Because once they can't argue with you with intellect and facts, they just start making noise and they start throwing insults. That's what they do. Find me an African country that does not accept American aid charity. So, first of all, you need to understand something about this American aid and all this charity, okay? Countries offer this because they want to loot a country. So don't be stupid and naive thinking that your aid and all these things that you send to our countries, nobody asked for it. Nobody begged you for your aid. And when you're talking about America, make sure you are talking about white America. Because I'm going to assume that Paddy Wenka, you are a white person, okay? I'm assuming you're a white person and that's why you are saying the things you are saying. Nobody asked you for your aid. When Trump canceled all of his aids and all that, who cried? The aid that America was sending for these aids that you're talking about was less than 5%. It did not affect us one bit. You know who it affected? Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Ghana. That's why they went to go kiss their ass. We didn't kiss America's ass because we did not care for the aid. Try again. Not drop them in Liberia. America will come running when the last free slave complains. No comment. No comment. But Patrick Twenya said, "Hey, Uncle P, I have not seen you for a long time. The algorithm have been failing me, but now I'm here. Thank God I caught your life. Much love." Much love, much love. Guys, yeah. South Africa was shadow banned on TikTok. Most of our content was not trending, was not going anywhere. Guys, you need to understand, in order for you to get the content, subscribe, click on the notification bell. and switch on your notifications in order for you to get the content, to get the notifications. Otherwise, forget about it. If you are depending on algorithm, forget about it. South Africa live is better than Nigeria by far. South Africa doesn't receive aid from America. We don't receive any aid. Now we don't, yes. Felix says, I can only imagine what Mandela would say to this idiot ridiculing all this effort. What effort? Mandela was in prison. You see, you're an idiot. Guys, let's talk about this whole Mandela thing since you decided to bring it up. Nah? Mandela, what Masipa? This is what happens when you refuse to read between the line. Read between what line, you fucking nonsense. You rubbish. What Mandela? Mandela was in prison. Mandela was in jail for 27 years. The people who fought for this country were unalived. Do you know Owa Tambo? Or you only know Mandela? All you people you know is Mandela, the person that was manipulated by the white man, the white painted black guy. Yeah? Mandela who? The only people that praise Mandela, people outside South Africa. Anyone that knows the history of South Africa knows very well that Mandela was a sellout. The only thing that Mandela did was to leave power and give it to Thabo Mbeki, which is the one thing that the white man did not see coming. Because from there, that's when we got Jacob, Shinwam. Baba, listen, you can't tell me the history of South Africa. Mandela who, Mandela where. Listen, my guy, we can show you where we buried Mandela. Come and take his corpse. Go bury it in Nigeria. Come and collect his body. We will show you the address of Mandela, where his children, his grandchildren live. You can go get your money from them. We know their address. We have their telephone number. We have their email address. We will send it to you. So you can directly go collect your money from the source and stop stressing us about nonsense. You say Mandela came to your country and begged for money. Then go get it for Mandela. It's not South Africans who came to your country and begged for your money. If the ANC came to you and begged for your money, go collect your money from the ANC. We are voting them out. When we vote them out, you can go get your money. Mandela, my ass. Tack! Mandela. Trump stopped it, but we ate fine and functioned. Exactly. The Patra dollar standard is crude trick. True, South Africans will never fall for it. NGOs and the IMF have a hard time here. Love you, Uncle P. All the love back, Colin Koza. Guys, stop making Uncle P angry. Hey, these people want to annoy me. Imagine at this time of the night, you are talking to me about Mandela. Come and collect his corpse, Baba. I'll show you where we buried him. Come. You can even take the statue there in Sentin. Take the statue. Hey, Baba, go to Bradford. Take Mandela Bridge. There's Mandela Bridge there. Collect it. Take it as part of payment. Go. We'll show you. Go take Mandela Square. Collect Mandela Square. Is there Mandela Mall, guys? Give them direction to Mandela Mall. Anything that is Mandela, take it. Go take the Mandela. There's a... Stressing me about Mandela. Nonsense. That's all you guys know, Mandela. You don't know any other freedom fighter in South Africa. All you know is Mandela. Do you know Sarafina? Do you know Iso? We fought for this. You know Iso. You know? People don't annoy me. Don't annoy me. How? Mandela is our ancestor. Can we let him rest, please? These people are annoying. Knowing the dead will not answer, so they speak on his behalf. Exactly. Mark and Phil, you can think of there is a black South Africans from tech all the way to agriculture because are useless. Black doesn't mean other are useless. We're not from the same cloth. Facts. Can't farm, Hybo, but you guys leave your land behind for Europe. Imagine. What you're talking about, coincidentally, I'm not an agri-fem summit tomorrow. We supply some spas with vegetable. Iso, the return baba. Guys, listen, South Africans, these people, they don't know us. These people didn't grow up with us. These people don't know our struggles. Guys, we were fine. We would go to school with 5 rand. We used to take 5 rand for lunch. You buy a quarter for either 150, the normal quarter, 2 rand special, 250 extra special. You buy a 2 liter, you get a bunch of straws. You and your bra, you hold, you split it in half. We were fine. You came here, you started teaching us how to go eat at Spare. You want us to go eat at McDonald's. We were fine. McDonald's and KFC were for dates. Our women loved going to McDonald's and KFC. You guys, you came here, you started creating conkers, you started creating unnecessary things. We didn't ask for anything that you brought us. We were fine the way we were. You brought us Masipa. You brought us nonsense. Now that nonsense and that Masipa has caused problems. Now you are calling us drunkards. But you are the one who introduced us to alcohol. We were minding our business. Now we drink better than you. You are jealous. Now we do the cocaine that you are selling us, the drugs you sold us. We are smoking it better than you. You are jealous. So, Gake, what do you guys want? You want us to be failures. Now, if we become failures in alcohol, you'll say, look at them. They don't even know how to be drunkards. If we stop taking drugs, you say, look at them. They don't even know how to be drug addicts. If we stop being poor, you'll say, look at them. They don't even know how to be poor. No matter what we do, you are going to complain. But no matter what you complain about, are you in your country while you're doing the complaints? Are you fixing your country while you are complaining? Are you sorting out your government while you are complaining? While you are giving us advice on how to deal with our problems, are you dealing with your own problems? Do you know what depression is? Have you ever seen depression medication? Do you know what is trauma? Childhood trauma. Do you know what is HDDDD, HDWDD? Mama, listen, you people are going through so much now. But unfortunately, because you guys are so malfunctionable, because you guys are so because you guys are so fufu, you don't even know what you're going through. You see us here, we've been us in here, we are treated, we are tested for crazy. So you can't just call me crazy. You see, if you call me crazy, I can go get myself tested for crazy. But I guarantee you in your country, we just throw one test tube, it's gonna test positive for over 1 million malnutrition people. But you want to... Did you guys... Let me ask you a question. In your schools, do you have a subject called life orientation? Did you learn how to wipe your bum? Or you got accustomed to the smell of your own shit, that it became a norm? You learned about perfume and smelling nice when you went to Europe and came to South Africa. But today you want to act like as if you know better than people. Show me tissue in Nigeria. Show me tissue, toilet paper. Show me. Show me toilet paper. If you guys are not using newspapers, if you even have a newspaper still. Nonsense. Nonsense. We appreciate you and wish as Africans could confront our African leaders with truth and stop fighting each other as blacks. Very true. Very true. Colin says, I must tell them, I'm preaching Colin. Mandela is like Abraham Lincoln. He ended up being just a mascot. We love him though. So Nigeria should keep quiet. Well, straight up. That one is a very good example. Not even one Nigerian died here fighting for us during apartheid. We thought it was hell on earth. Imagine. But yet they have the audacity to come and talk that they helped you. Helped you. They can't die for their own country, but they helped you. These people are jealous because anything here in our free schools, clinic, hospitals, and even pension. Facts. Abraham Lincoln. We used to eat spikos. Yeah. Don't bring back memories, guys. Don't bring back memories. You are making me miss that South Africa, where you could go to Park Station. Braamfontein was beautiful. Yo, guys, you could go to Hillbrow, Berea, Yovo. Yo, Germiston was like a capital city. Germiston was beautiful. But they don't know that South Africa, because they came here, their brothers destroyed it. They are out here claiming rough money like somebody just said. Yeah, they're definitely childhood trauma. We used to eat spike. Tinubu gives them a bag of rice, Uncle P. What is that? McDonald's is not in the West Africa. These are shithole countries. Sorry for catching strays, Cameroon, Ivory Coast. But it's very true. Very true. These things don't exist in those nations. Is wish to them, they pray instead of sea and meds. Defend yourself from these Islamic demons. It's fine. We will defend ourselves from... You see the problem of Nigerians. You are telling South Africa what to do, but your whole nation is divided between Christians and Islam. Boko Haram, what they are doing, are they not doing it? Sharp. No tissue, so they use inches. You know. That's exactly what they use. That's exactly what they use. Few leaders went into exile, but the rest stayed and fought, wearing eyeglasses. Now, due to the tears gas shot at us, yeah, man, we fought as teenagers for our country. They won't understand that, mamas. They will never understand that because they are cowards running away from their countries. They are claiming rough, imagine. Hungry. They are jumping in the streets just to claim rough. Ask them if they have rough in their country. If they run you over in their country, if they can even claim for anything, if an ambulance will even show up. Just noise. To all Nigerians and Ghanaians, Zimbabweans, etc., we don't care. Kicking and screaming, you will fix your country. There are no free rides, and also learn something called decency. Facts. Guys, listen. The reality is this, South Africa. You have shown Africa how to be civilized. You have shown Africa what a civilized, loving nation looks like. What a country that has unity. Every culture, every race, every religion. South Africa is the one country in the world that you can come into and you do not have to change who you are. If you're an Angolan and you speak Portuguese and you walk a funny way, you can come to South Africa and be that. If you're a Nigerian with your big head and you have smelly armpits and you speak loud, you can come to South Africa and you'll be accepted just like that. They will advise you on how to use roll-on and take a shower, but you'll be accepted. This is the reason why you are fighting to be in South Africa. Because you know that you will not be accepted around the world the way you are accepted in South Africa. But your problem is you have caused so much damage to this country to the extent where you no longer know how to go back. To just say, I'm sorry, South Africa. Forgive us, South Africa. We will do better, South Africa. It's very difficult for you. Extremely difficult for you. Taking responsibility, taking accountability, too difficult. It's not in your DNA. They don't know life orientation, I'm telling you. They don't know life orientation. They don't know. Their children, guys, if I show you what happens to a girl child in these countries when they experience their first periods, there is no sanitary pads, nothing. Baby girl is just bleeding there. Like, yo, guys, let's not even go there. Let's not even go there. It's bad. It's bad. To be a girl, a female in those countries, it's the worst. The trauma that these women carry, it's shocking. It's very shocking. There are certain stories I avoid to bring them because as an African, I feel so bad that I cannot speak these stories because they are too heartbreaking. Because those are my sisters. That these buffoon brothers that are running away, leaving their wives and children there to suffer. Cowards in other people's countries. Ivan says they need to take what they learned and take it back to teach them back in their countries. But the problem is, Ivan, have they learned anything? That's the question. Most of them have learned nothing. What they have done is they came to South Africa. They did not integrate themselves into the South African society. They did not learn anything. They came to South Africa, found the same people, their people, found communities where their people are there. And then all they did is they molded themselves into the same nonsense. They just molded themselves into the same nonsense in a different country. Nokwanda said, we don't want, we'll do better anymore. You march now, or you Futek. In Clerky, take these people to Cape Flats with their drugs so they go dollar what they must. Esh. Viva South Africa, viva, amen. They are crooks, they definitely are. Esh. Nah, learning. Look, guys, you can't teach people who in their own country they didn't learn anything. You know, when you meet an intelligent Nigerian, regardless of whether they are selling powder or they are doing an illegal business or they are doing something they were not supposed to do, but when you meet an intelligent Nigerian that is intelligent, that understands things, that's when you realize that there is no hope for Nigeria. I actually thought if you ever met an intelligent Nigerian and you spoke to them, you'd understand that Nigeria has hope. If you really want to realize that there is no hope in Nigeria, meet an intelligent Nigerian and have a conversation with them. You'll understand that the world is with Nigerians. There is no hope for Nigerians. The only way to deal with them is to close your borders. But my problem is Nigerians don't enter through borders. Even if they go through Mozambique and Zimbabwe to enter into South Africa, majority of them are entering through OR Tambo. They're entering through our international airports. So our officials, our leaders are letting us down. Knowingly well what these people are doing in the country. They're letting us down. But hey, like I said, the people are in the streets and they've taken arms. Even intelligent Nigerians won't go home because they know they are people. Facts. That's what I'm saying. If you want to understand that Nigeria is really bad, speak to an intelligent Nigerian. That's when you're going to realize, Felix says, you left white people who control majority of your land and business. Your fellow Africans are not the cause of your backwardness in life. Think about, why are you not control over? Okay, you control 100% of your land. 100%. Show me your wealth. Why are you running away from your country when you have 100% of your country? What use is it to own a Ferrari and you do not have petrol? What use is it to have a house with the most expensive furniture, the best curtains, the most beautiful carpet in the world, and you don't have a roof? That is what you are basically arguing. You are here talking about that white people own majority of the land, but us, we eat cow, we eat sheep, we eat pig, we eat goat, chicken. You eat dog. So please, allow us to keep our white people. We are okay. Let us keep our white people. Let them keep the 80% that they own. It's none of your business. That is our ndaba. That is in-house problems. Problems that we want to deal by ourselves. We are not asking you. It's not your problem. Why are you catching chest pains for things that doesn't concern you? You don't have white people in your country. Ajim recently made a video bragging that Americans are coming into Nigeria in numbers. Why was he bragging about those things? You people lack the most basic, simple logic. Show me how successful your country is. You got rid of your white people. Show us your success. Masipa. Walter says, on the issue of deportation, I think the best place to send them will be Robben Island, where they'll quickly understand we mean. You, Mfait. Walter, well, now you have spoken. Where we mean business, nothing to eat, their government would come to retrieve them. Straight. Guys, let's reopen Robben Island. In fact, let's make it even bigger. What's that Alcatraz? We must make it like Alcatraz, bruh. Send them there, no food, no nothing. Literally, we let their government know. We even put the airport there. You can drop your plane, collect your people, take them there. We do not fund it. If you want your people to eat, you send food. Let's see what happens then. But we know they're not going to do that. We know they're not going to do that. Somebody says you are late for the white people conversation. Very late. I think you mean white South Africans. Yes, they are Africans. Unless if we use your logic says black Americans don't exist. That person is an idiot. Firstly, many black South Africans own commercial land. That is, it's just that South Africa doesn't talk about that. I have black friends who own commercial land and it can be purchased in the open market. Guys, they don't know these things. They still think white people own 80% of the land. They don't know that majority of the land is owned by the state. Guys, we don't need to explain to ourselves to these people. They own 100% of their land. Let them show us their farms. Show us your farms. Show us your well-built cities. Show us your internet infrastructure. My man, you are using our internet. We are the ones who are feeding you. ShopRite, Pick and Pay, Spar, all the best food, the civilized food, you get it from our stores. The reason you are able to comment is because you are using MTN, but you are here making noise in Joel. Nonsense. Habibi, I will tell them the same Americans instantly regret the moment they land. I never they'll vandalize my father's jail cell at Robben Island. You guys, they'll vandalize my father's cell in Robben Island. Something's wrong with the narrative. Ivan says, while we were fighting whites, you came to visit and collaborated with them, and you became our other problem. I say that. While South Africans were dealing with white people trying to get their land back during the Zuma time, you people walked in here, started colluding with these people, and set South Africa backwards. Now South Africa needed to focus on you guys. Now they are focused on you guys. You got their attention. Now you are crying. Yeah, nah. My dog just had its last meal of the day. Dog more and bobtail soup. I cannot say the same thing about millions of Dagestanis sleeping hungry. Guys, you know what now? There is no stray dogs in Nigeria. There is no dog in Nigeria taking a vacation, taking a holiday, or just taking a walk. You see, like in South Africa, we take our dogs for walks so they can stretch a bit, you know, just take a nice run, you know. Sometimes if you live in certain communities, you can even just open your gate. Dogs go out, they go meet each other, they have their conversations, they have coffee and tea and cake, and then they come back home later. In Nigeria, even their beds do not land on the ground. Birds in Nigeria do not land on the ground. Birds are constantly flying. If you look at the birds in Nigeria, they got 6 packs on their wings. They are tired because they are constantly flying. Because if they make a mistake, they fly too low on the ground, they are dinner. Show me a video where you are watching a Nigerian movie and you saw birds. Where you saw ducks. Where they are showing a river or a sea and there are birds. Show me. There is none. None. But I digress. Nigerian civilized us without network. We didn't want to eat spotty, and now you are angry. Yeah, Nigerians are angry because they were supposed to civilize you to turn into them, to become like them. And because you didn't become like them, they're now upset. This is the most toxic relationship ever. This is the most toxic relationship ever. This whole Pan-African nonsense is bullshit. Masipa, we know people who helped us. Angola, Tanzania, Russia, and the likes. Can they leave us alone? Guys, like we are not even in the same region. Like we are SADC. But hey, yeah, nah. They have a dog market where at the vet and SPCA. My man, why are you asking them about, what do they know about vet? Do you think a Nigerian is growing up with a dream to be the savior of animals, to be a veterinarian. No, they're not. Those are dreams for civilized nations. For people with emotions and feelings, people that have a heart. Not these people here. You are asking for the impossible. You may be related to Zulu, but you aren't Zulu. Your ancestors lost the land in combat. Take some pride in the fact of having an amazing warrior culture in your history. Okay. I really want to see how their telecommunication will look like once MTN leave with the... No. Listen, once MTN leaves, forget it. Angola, my dad is currently in the country. On Tuesday, he was stressing because he couldn't get hold of my mom since Monday. Angola went 48 hours without any network. When I mean any network, you couldn't text, you couldn't call, no internet, nothing. 48, guys, 2 days without any connection whatsoever. And that is a norm. So if you're talking about MTN leaving, with the peace we will have online, because they won't be able to post a lot. So, but the problem is when they will be able to post, they will flood us. They will flood us. They will flood us. I'm telling you. That is the issue. Okay. Guys, we have been live streaming now for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I will end the live stream exactly in 3 hours. We normally do have 2-hour live stream, but guys, I enjoy interacting with you guys. I obviously want to interact with you guys outside the comment section where you guys actually start calling into the live stream. Like I said, I am working on the live stream studio, and as soon as I'm done, guys, we will be hosting some beautiful live streams with actual interactions where you guys can call in and we can have multiple people call in and we can all just talk on the live stream. Everything say here, you will pay, your family will pay, Nigerians will not forget. You see, you have just proven that you Nigerians are cowards. You are evil, and everything that I've said is true. Look at what you've just said. You have threatened my family. You've threatened my children. You've threatened me. You know why you have done that? Because you are cowards. You can't go fight Tinubu. You can't fight Boko Haram. But you can come and threaten me for what I have said. If it is not the truth, why are you hurting? If I'm talking nonsense, I'm lying. Why don't you just switch off your internet? You have the power. You can go to any other platform, but you chose this one. Why? Because the truth is being spoken. And you are hearing the truth. And it's hurting that your truth is being spoken. Your reality is you will never accept the truth. You will never accept your reality. Analyzing me, my family, or anybody will not change the truth. Whether you analyze me, somebody else will come. Make me shut up. I beg. Donate money, now go shut up. Put money down, now go shut up. Money make me quiet. Money make me silent. 100 rand, I'm going to give you 1 minute silent. Now, you know they donate. Guys, if you look up there, you can donate to the channel. I think it's down there. Somewhere here, you can donate to the channel. Yeah, if you want me to shut up for at least 30 seconds, 100 rand. Enjoy. Coming here making unnecessary noise. You can't go defend the ladies, the teachers that were kidnapped, the children that are being unalived, but you are threatening a YouTuber who is speaking the truth and defending his fellow African brothers and sisters. You call us brothers and sisters. You call for the unity of Africa, but you are threatening fellow Africans who are speaking the truth. Sis? Disgusting. You're nasty. SA must just do the whole world a favor and bomb Nigeria once. No comment. They told us about curses and the flood sorted them out. This is the problem with these people. They think when they make their curses and they insult people that it's going to work. If it was going to work, Why is it that your good prayers are not working? How many churches do you have in your country? You pray every day, but you still live in a shithole. But yet you believe that when you do, you will not be on alive, but you'll see one reality that South Africans will never forget in their life. For tech, you are making noise right now. You are making noise. Go fix Nigeria. Fire bloody hell. They are lazy of the laziest men on earth. These Nigerian fools don't entertain audacity. They are highly experienced in that field. They will beat you with experience. I'm telling you, if you start arguing with Nigerians, they will beat you with stupidity. Ivy says your colonial masters still live in your country and they are going into action and you will suffer for it and pay with your family. It is fine. When now you got rid of your colonial masters and you are still paying, and you are paying with your family. So what difference is it if we are paying with our colonial masters? You don't have your colonial masters and you are still paying. You are suffering. Your own black brothers and sisters are making you suffer. Boko Haram, Tinubu, they are making you suffer. Imagine, you carry no shame. You are threatening us that the white men will make us suffer. 5%. You know how many white people are in this country to make us suffer? You think South Africa will suffer alone? You think Angola will go quiet? You think the other African countries? Listen, it is only you people that think that we need you. That if the white men, listen, we don't need you at all. Nobody has ever called Nigeria to come and help them. Nigeria, help us. You will never see it anywhere. Nobody has even made a fictional movie where anybody has altered the words, Nigeria, help us. Save us, because it is not possible. That truth can never exist in a realm like this, not even in a fictional realm. Nonsense, threatening us with meaningless things. Also, let's not forget, unlike other African countries, we have enriched uranium reserve. Don't push us. They don't know what they're talking about, bro. Nobody will unalive you. Keep doing what you do. The beauty of freedom is that you can always speak your... They don't know this. I'm telling you, Shez, they don't know this. You see, these people, that's why when they come in South Africa, they do what they do, and they realize that they can get away with it because there's freedom in this country. They do even more nonsense. Instead of learning to change themselves, they do more nonsense. They do more nonsense. All they know how to do is make threats. Tinubu is there. 90 years old, fossil, corpse, can barely move. You can't do nonsense to it. And then me, I'm the one that you have stamina for. See your life. You are wasting that rice energy. I'm not sure, African brother, you guys are not African. Your color masters that live with you will show you that in your own face. Whatever. We're not just... That MTN you are using, we are going to take it soon. Meswesh says we don't care, Nigerian fool. Call us all the names and more. We don't care. We don't. What time is it in Nigeria? All of a sudden, so many of... Guys, I was wondering, I'm thinking, it's midnight. The live stream was supposed to end long time. Where are the Nigerians coming from? Do you guys not rest? Are the petrol in the generator isn't run out? Man, maybe they are using free data from Ghana. That Ghana gives them free data after midnight. Because, your Kuluna master are still living with sugar. Her president said he is leading idiots. Tinubu is the only one clever. Guys, you know what I respect about Tinubu? Tinubu tells Nigerians the truth. Calls them idiots and fools in their face. He literally just told them, I played the video in the beginning of the live stream. He told them, I am the president. I will do what I want. What did they do? Oh, yes. You are right, Mokwanda. You are right. It's Yahoo hour. This is the time they use to scam people. That's why they are awake. So they on one screen they are doing the Yahoo business. On another screen they are watching live streams, trying to scam people. Guys, be careful. If they start posting links, don't click on those links. Yeah, you're right. They are up in time to catch Americans online. I'm very sorry. Where was the Anglo last when they have to make me pay my milk in school just to bring to your fathers? The man is losing millions using generator. Millions just to comment. Just to comment, to be on this live stream. Losing millions on that generator. But thank you for the support. Now you are here making mouth. You don't even know the reality behind you trying to end living from a chicken story. Bro, you are no longer speaking English. I think the chest pains landed. Listen, calm down. Go buy some pure water. Go buy some pure water. Ne? Calm your soul down. It's midnight. Listen, Nigeria is a very spiritual country. There's a lot of demons flying at this time of the night. Please go pray. You are busy making noise here, insulting people. There are a lot of demons flying this time in Nigeria. Rather start praying now and stop looking for people before they collect you. Go get chasse water. Go get pure water, please. I beg. It looks like the chest pains is landed. Now, calm down. Yeah, you are very hot now. You are not even typing properly anymore. These people eat cow skin. We make shoes and bags. I have 7 old techies. How can I donate? I'm sure they can. Yo, guys, listen. I won't be surprised if one day you just start finding Nigerians they're eating leather shoes. They find a way to boil a leather shoes, season it, because, hey, the level of poverty in that country. Guys, Nigeria doesn't have any cockroaches. Not because it's clean. Nigerian households do not have cockroaches. Have you ever seen a Nigerian movie, you see a cockroach passing or something? Not because they are clean. My guy. When I'm telling you it's Wild Wild West, it's the Hunger Games. It's the Hunger Games. You, Buffett, it is the Hunger Games. But my man, Avi, you are saying me I don't understand. I'm jobless. But you are the one who's in my live stream catching chest pains. How am I jobless if YouTube is paying me? How am I jobless? Is this not a job? You people follow IShowSpeed. You follow all these American content creators. But when it's an African content creator with a decent following, I'm averaging over 85 people on my live stream. I bet you your father's church doesn't even have half the members that I have on my live stream. What are you saying? What are you saying? Are you running out of insults? Is generator noise disturbing you? Right now you are arguing on the phone with generator noise. So maybe your brain is not functioning. Shame, man. Yo, guys, I can't imagine. Right now, if I keep quiet, listen to this. Listen to how silent my area is. I am giving Nigeria a luxurious experience of silence. But the unfortunate thing, they can't enjoy even this silence. Right now, all the South Africans, all the foreigners even who are in South Africa, just experienced a complete silence. Some of you even restarted your phones, increased your volume because you thought there was a problem. But in Nigeria, those who are watching in Nigeria, they were still hearing. So they can't tell the difference whether I was silent or not. You know, when I'm waking up in the morning around 4 o'clock, birds are singing. on the trees. Birds are singing on the trees. Have you ever seen a bird in your country? Do you know what a bird is? My fellow Nigerian brother and sister. You know what's a bird? Or you just know a bird, the one you eat, because you guys eat everything. Perfect. I mean, I can't argue with a Nigerian. I've told myself I can't argue with a Nigerian. He says, I need to get a job. You need a job. What? Now you are just bored. If you are bored, you're not even typing properly anymore. You've been through the most. If is shame. We now, what's that? Sorry guys, I just lost you guys here for a second. Where's my live stream? The Nigerian witches are now busy. They're disturbing my live stream. You will need a job, and this one is not a job. Please. Sharp. Remember, here in South Africa, we have grants. So even if I don't have a job, it's fine. I'll get grants. Remember? I can just jump in the street. I'll get rough. So I'm fine. Don't stress about it. Has anyone seen rats in Nigeria, even in the dirt part, or did they eat them too? Listen. Maswesh, there's no rats. Listen, cockroaches, rats, bugs, they don't exist in Nigeria. You see, we have things that catch mosquitoes and then we throw them away. In Nigeria, they catch the mosquitoes, then they've grilled them and fried them with onions and a lot of chili. It's a delicacy. We are not the same. This is the reason why you see they get the chest pains they get. We are not the same. We will never be the same. The spirit of sporty is what makes them loud. The spirit of cockroaches is what makes them be skellums. The spirit of rats is what makes them rats. They behave like the animals they eat. We know you guys. We see you. As we get paid without scamming, we don't have to scam. What do they even know what a land surveyor is? Do they even know what a land surveyor is? Guys, stop asking them for things that don't exist in their vocabulary. You came to Nigeria and you stayed, or you want to expose your right in your own life, or you think I don't have your profile. What the hell are you talking about? Sissy, go. I can give you links to my Facebook, my TikTok. I can even give you my house address. If you're in Nigeria, I would have given you Google Maps, but I know Google Maps don't work in Nigeria. Google Maps is a program, an app that shows you how to move around. You know, a country like South Africa that is organized, that has tar roads, you know, not dusty roads and everything. We use Google Maps to find locations, you know? Yeah. Yeah, Baba, I've got, listen. Does she know what coffee is? Can you see how much coffee is left in my cup? I'm going to throw it away. This coffee, I could have donated it to you and changed your life. When last did you drink coffee? When last did you drink coffee? Do you even have coffee in your country? Or it's luxury for rich people? My sister, please. And you're using our MTN to insult us. You see your disrespect. Masvesh, McFlurry. Where are they going to get McFlurry from? Is there McDonald's in Nigeria? There's no McDonald's in Nigeria. And if there is a McDonald's in Nigeria, I bet you there's no more than 10 McDonald's. There's no more than 10 McDonald's in that country. There is no more than 10 McDonald's. There's no Nando's in that country. There's no Burger King in that country. What do you mean? Are you just trashing other countries? Welcome to the live stream. How many countries have I trashed? Emasipa. How many countries have I trashed? Welcome to the live stream. You are coming 1 minute into a live stream that is about to end, asking stupid questions. There's no McDonald's in those countries. There's no KFC. There's no Nando's. None of those exist in those countries. Useless countries. If I'm feeding them lies, show us the truth. Since you are acting like as if we don't travel, show us the truth. Show us McDonald's in Nigeria. Put a link of a McDonald's in Nigeria. People going to McDonald's in Nigeria. Show it. We are waiting. Oh, now who cares about McDonald's? Oh, now who cares? But you are here in South Africa standing in queues in McDonald's and KFC. Now you don't care. Now suddenly you don't care. Now suddenly you don't care. The chest pains has landed. You want sports in there? All you know how to do is to eat dog. Who cares for McDonald's, but you care to eat a dog? You are not ashamed. You are not ashamed. You don't care for McDonald's because you eat dog. That's why you don't care for McDonald's. You don't care for proper meals. You don't care for cow, for sheep, for goat. All you want to eat is snake, pig. You don't even eat pig. Nonsense. Uncle P, South Africa companies and investors channeled about 983.83 million into Nigeria in we must cut all. Listen, South Africa has invested more in Nigeria than the whole Nigerian. If you take their whole, what did they call it? Oh, guys, the English is depleting. Time for English is done. I've spoken too much English. If you take the GDP of their whole economy, what South Africa invested in Nigeria is double their whole economy. Nigeria's economy, we are in billions, while Nigerians are sitting in millions. We are not the same. We are arguing with idiots. We are arguing with idiots. The pain has landed. What? They see you just came out of pricing recently. What is pricing? When you are retarded, when because your profile said that you are retarded. You are very retarded. Who came from pricing? Nigeria is a problem for the entire globe. Nigeria is the problem even for the aliens. I bet you the day we realize that they are aliens, Nigerians have already arrived there before everybody. Another idiot here asking us if we have finished fighting the whites in our country that are oppressing you and taking your resources. Where now you fought your whites, you kept your resources. What have you done with it? There are no whites here fighting nobody and taking nobody's resources. This is just your imagination. You are bored. Useless. You don't, guys, Nigeria is so useless. They don't even have parks. A simple park. A park, guys, a park. They don't even know what is a park. To just go and sit and have a picnic. Do Nigerians know what is a picnic? Nigerians, do you know what is a picnic? A picnic. Oh, you only know how to japa. You are coming here, arguing. Nonsense. Evie say that is where you are stupid because a job makes a man to think straight and not grounds get job. What are you talking about? A scammer telling me about jobs. A scammer, scammers, crooks, criminals, powder sellers, kidnappers, talking to me about a job. Talking about, listen, there is nothing a Nigerian can ever say to insult me. Nothing. You want to insult me, fix your country. That's the only way you can insult me. All of you go back to your country, fix your country. That's the only way you can insult me. Until then, these savages don't deserve our attention. Jealous will choke them. They are choking. This one is burning a generator fuel just to defend the undefendable. I just checked Uncle P. South Africa invested 983 million rand in the first quarter of this year. Imagine, loom up how much has such South Africa invested this year in Nigeria. Listen, South Africa takes their investments, Nigeria collapses completely. What do you own in your own country? Exactly. Ask them. Did anyone tell him we eat toast, not... I will behave. How do you know all this when you just left prison not quite long ago? Who's coming from prison? What the hell is this person talking? Who did you research when now? I think you are researching your mother. Who's from prison? Who went to prison? Hey, okay. Nigerians should research how many black millionaires exist in South Africa, and they made that money legitimately. There are many. Facts like MTN was brought to you by a foreign RB. Facts, no, he must elaborate who are those whites he is referring to. They can't elaborate. They just talk Masipa. Just came out of prison. When are you going back to prison? Guys, who is this person talking about? Who's coming from prison? You are bored. Evie, you are bored. Maybe your father, I went to prison in Nigeria, he mistakes you with his uncle. I think so. I think he's mistaking me for his uncle. Like prison. Hey, man, prison. You think we are all criminals and crooks like you? Prison. We don't arrest law-abiding citizens in this country. The reason you guys are cowarding and crying, because you are not law-abiding citizens. You are full of, what is he saying? Did you see them invade Spain today? These people are hopeless. Yeah, we spoke about the invasion of Spain. Nigeria didn't make any investment. While Googling, it says there are no records and says till date there are about 2.6 billion rands from South Africa in the so-called bilateral investment to date. Yes, very true. It's coming from Postmore. He thinks you were cellmates. He thinks we were cellmates. Oh God. Oh gosh, he says you are full of hate, ex-con South African. Where are these people getting this information? You see people like they chase pays land and they don't know what to do. They start saying random insults. So now I'm an ex-con. Sharp. If you really Googled me, you will know that I'm a professional MMA fighter, content creator, actor, and have never, ever seen prison. But it's okay. We understand. We understand. When you can't insult, you come up with stories. That's why you call South Africans xenophobics, and you've gone to the world and tried to taint the image of South Africa. But it is not working. It is not working because the truth shall set you free. Cher says, let's make this educative rather than unnecessary banter. We are all brothers. Some of these comments quite hilarious. You can't educate fools. Shares, you can't educate fools. There's absolutely nothing you can do. Listen, the reality is you cannot have a logical conversation with people who don't want to accept that their country is poor and that their country has multidimensional poverty, that their leaders are corrupt. You can't. You want to have a conversation with a country that is telling you that you must fight your leaders, that you are xenophobic, that you are lazy, while they're utilizing your free education, your free hospitals, your grants. They are faking rough. They are doing everything to get fake identity there. Chidima has proved it. Chidima went to Nigeria, became Miss Universe Nigeria, went all the way to Mexico, runner up. All that money, why did she not stay in Nigeria and live a posturous, a green posturous life there in Nigeria? Why did she not stay in Nigeria and be herself? Why is she running to South Africa? She has proven it. There is fuck in Nigeria. Nigeria is not even a toilet where you can take a shit. There, Chidima is proving it. She's here begging, saying, I'm South African. Listen to my accent. Look at the way I walk. And you have the audacity to say what? Chidima has exposed you guys. You have nothing to offer. Nothing to offer. Do not chase away the white men without a plan. You will live like wild animals. That's what they did. They chased the white men thinking they were smart. They had zero plan. The white men left them, took their investments. Today, do they not have European investments in their countries? Are they not suffering because the white man is remotely controlling them? Their problem is they are being controlled. 100% of their land is owned by the white man. And the white man is using a PlayStation 3 controller to control them. Now, when they see South Africans living with their white people, and South Africa is living a luxurious life, enjoying in peace and being able to go anywhere in their country with their white people, they do not comprehend this. Because in their times when they had their white people, they were slaves. Now to see black South Africans living with white South Africans, Indians, coloreds, you name it, in peace, it confuses their small brains, big heads with small brains. Yeah, Nigeria, my people are asking, how can we help you? Since you are here in the comments. Definitely, Mavesh. The world is very aware and is vindicating South Africa from all this nonsense. Their banks don't even know what corporate investment bank is. Hence, they need our South African bank. Listen, what are you talking about? You can't walk into a Nigerian bank and get a bank loan, a home loan. Do they know what a home loan is? Business loan. What are you talking about? You going too deep. The most basic thing, guys, you go to Checkers to Pick and Pay. They are giving you a credit card. Where's my they're giving you a card. You go to Macro. Everywhere in South Africa, they are offering you credit left and right because we have a system that works, a facility. These people have none of this. They were trained to just be wild animals. That's what they were trained to do, to be wild animals. Tell us, do you want March and March to support you against your living ancestors that you re-elect a president again soon? Kids are kidnapped. Your first lady is giving her party constitution. Bruh, listen, Nigeria, if you need help, just ask. This is what my comment section is asking. If you guys need help, just ask. We'll come and protest on your behalf, since you guys, you are cowards. Because remember, if we leave our countries and travel to Nigeria and Tinubu or your people analyze us, that becomes an international issue. So do you want us to come to be analyzed on your behalf to save you? Ask. If that's what you want, we will make a plan. We will send the Algerians there to come. We'll send the Algerians to come and fight. Yeah. Talk to us. We can start by donating leather shoes. They love cow skin. It's traditional dish, and I'm not being funny. We can send old leather shoes. I tell you, they can make some good stew. I told you guys, these people have annoyed us. We don't even want to speak sense to them anymore. We honestly don't. Guys, listen, I love y'all. We can talk until we can talk forever. There's over 74 people on the live stream. Most content creators are greedy and they're gonna want to keep you here for a very long time. But this is what I'm gonna do, guys. We're gonna have another live stream this Sunday. Okay, we're gonna have another live stream this Sunday. I'm gonna advertise it tomorrow, but I will be bringing you guys a beautiful show tomorrow with this whole Tinubu's election thing coming up. So you guys can have some fun. Guys, please don't forget, like the channel, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, share the videos to your friends and enemies because we got plenty. Let the chase pains land. South Africa, Angola, Uncle P loves you, and I will fight for you until the Lord God comes and collects my soul. I love you guys. I love you and I appreciate the support on the channel. I will see you guys on Sunday. I will advertise tomorrow and let you guys know what time. And maybe we might even do phone calls tomorrow. You never know. Guys, if you love the truth, this is the channel to subscribe to. I'm your boy Uncle P, and I shall see you guys on the next one. I love you guys. Love you. Peace, 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 peace. Pom, 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 pom. Spam that like button, guys. Spam the like button. If you have not clicked like, spam that like button before I get out of here. Press that heart button. Send some love. Love you guys. Love you guys. I appreciate you. A luta continua. Cheers. Yeah. Nigerians are awake. Yeah.